Howdy, howdy, folks, and happy Manic Monday and Daytona Day. A-Train here with you for another episode of Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from Render Cube Games and Toplitz Productions. Lucky for us, it's only a couple minutes after I was really planning on starting. They had a late red flag due to a huge wreck. No drivers were hurt at Daytona as it was rain delayed to today. And my guy, William Byron, in the number 24 for Hendrick Motorsports, brought home the win with a wreck occurring right at the, right as they were taking the white flag. Coming to the start-finish line with one lap to go, Austin Cindric got into Ross Chastain, triggered a wreck, and Byron was out front when the caution came out and got the win on the 40th anniversary of Hendrick Motorsports, which is my team. 24 used to be driven by Jeff Gordon, and that was my guy. So super cool. Hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're curious, my mom's doing okay. She's in rehab center, and I'll be out to see her tomorrow. Saw her Saturday, and she's doing okay. So no news is good news in that regard, I think. So anyway, all right. So let's see where we're at here. We are chilling. It is Day 6, we're about lunchtime here, spring of year 7. And I want to do a quick check here of our, whoops, you know what? It would help if I turned the hood back on. There we are. Very good. Turn that back on. Let's see if there's a bunch of crap or anything we need to go sell while we got a minute. We got beetroot seed we could sell. Yeah. Sure. I want to keep 120 behind, 160, excuse me. So that leaves us, so that'll be 204, it'll be 144. There. That should leave 160 behind. Very good. Berry juice and that stuff we're keeping. Bronze hammers, I think we could go sell a few of those. Sell about 10 of those. Pickaxes we're going to hold on to. Scythe, shovels, blah, 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 blah. Cabbage seed we have an Oprah Winfrey buttload of. Let's go sell a bunch of that, shall we? So 371 back down 160 from that. So that will be, what, 211? Like that. 160. Very good. I'm mathing pretty good today. So good show. All right. So let's see what else. Cherry wine, clay bottles, clay bowls. Why am I making clay bowls? We got clay vials. That's faux show. We're selling copper axes, I think. I'm pretty sure we're making them. We don't need this copper spear, though. Let's sell that. Daub, we're a little light on. You know what? We've got, like, I don't know, about 800. 4,600. Oh, this is okay. So this is one of the new features in the latest patch, which we're still on 2.0.1.8. There is another patch on the test branch, so that should be released this week. This is showing real time what is in storage. This is showing what we have on us, and this is showing what we're looking to transfer. So I think that's kind of a convenient little deal. Feathers, yeah. You know what? We could probably take about 846 of them. I'll leave 400 in storage, right? By my math. Yeah, sure. Firewood, fishing spears, fur boots. Oh, yeah, we got some of those, too. Sell a bunch of those. 20. Okay, good. Iron hammers. Ooh, we're making iron hammers out the wazoo, aren't we? We could probably change that up. Let's sell, I don't know, 10 of them. That's good right there. You know what? Perfect. That will do. And let's do a quick joggy jog into town here. Wait, let me check inventory. I got to remember how to play the game. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. We do need a little bit of water and food. So let's just eat these apples. That'll take care of the food issue. And it'll move our water up. That'll do. All right, cool. Road trip. Now, I've got, oops. I've got some Body to love. Don't you need somebody to love? Let's see here. So this whole stay vigilant thing in the upper right, I figured out, at least in my estimation, that's actually the dev saying, hey guys, help us out and look. Oh, you know what? Pause near you. That means you're walking along towards me.
Hi, old friend.
Oh, you got a frickin' supply issue. First, let me take your money. Oh, he ain't got much to take, but we'll sell him a couple of hammers and some beetroot seeds. Sure. All right, so now,
Price is so low. Have a nice day.
let's do this. Let's quick save. And you know what? It's close to the end of the season. I'm not farting around with that. Marky Mark. What you got? You ain't got nothing.
Interest. Have a good day.
You ain't got nothing of interest to me. Thumbs here. You got any money? You don't have money either. Nuts. You can't even buy seeds. Let's see. Who's over here? Do you have any money, Ludmilla? Nope. I guess I'm going to have to make the road trip around. Unislawa? Hey. Oh, she's got money. Good. All right, buy some hammers. There we go. That takes a couple off of me. And buy some beetroot seeds while you're at it. Okay, cool. She's broke.
Good luck.
I don't know if there's anything we need from her. Let's go check Imislawa over here. And she's out of money too. So that means we need to just check with our dude over here. There's the douchebag. Ah, here's our guy. Barlum.
How do you do?
You don't have any money either, for crying out loud, dude. Why doesn't everybody have...
Best. Good luck.
All right, so let me see if I had written down here. We had Slawabora and Jiminy Christmas. Roscoe P. Coltrane. These are both 14-point NPCs, and they're both over at Skunky. I think we would have to... we would have to build a house, I think. Again, because it's been a minute. Let's take a look. Do we have any housing available? I don't think so. We got no houses. That's a problem unless we're going to hook people up. And since I lost my other fancy piece of paper with my notes and stuff on it, I'm going to have to take a look. Turn that off and that off. And that off. Hello? There you go. All right, cool. Race is over. Good deal. Hendrick Motorsports 1-2. Super. We're going to have to go knock out some houses. Excuse me. Or pair some people up. And I lost my... You know what? I don't think we really had anybody else to pair up. Because we're not going to put Sky into a relationship anytime soon. Because we're pregnant. Ricky is our #1 female in the village. Scabora is #2. So Ricky is at 5, 10, 15, 8 and 8, 16. So 31-point NPC. Skybora is a 7, 10, 13. That's 23, 26, 29-point NPC. So she's #2. She's probably going to go up another point here real quick. She is. So we're going to keep her in play. You don't want your top people all going out together, as it were, right? No one else is pregnant in the village right now. We do have Strunislawa and Zelabrat hooked up. And then we've got another couple hooked up. Milobad and... Alruna, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Back up. 2 or 3 people. Yeah, she's yeah, they're in the Ambry Avenue 03. All right, cool. All right. So, yeah. Let's go hit the road. Yeah, don't
until we're on the road. Hello.
Yeah, and you're right. Let's go to Clonica. All right. So, if you get a minute, I want to encourage you to go check out Sir Jay Walker's channel. He's pretty good. He needs some viewers, so go check his channel out. He was live streaming the other day, and I was on board throwing some stuff out there, throwing down some knowledge and stuff. Let's get this out of our hands. I think he'll only be able to buy 4 of these. It's the hammers that are the ish. Well, they're 2 kilos each. Buy hammers. All right, that took care of 4 of them. Good. And then he should buy the rest of the beetroot seed. Okay, maybe not.
Only the best product. Have a good day.
All right, excuse me. I'm coming through. Oh, hey, excuse me. You, ma'am.
How can I help you?
You can buy some stuff from me. That's how you can help me. Buy that. That gets me out of my way. Buy some of these. Cool. And then how about some of these? Buy some of those. Sure. Cool.
Want to see my good luck?
Want to see my portfolio? We got one more vendor. Oh, we got 2 more vendors in town. Is this guy a vendor right here? You're not the vendor. Nope, he's the vendor right here. Yeah, Milbor.
What
Okay.
can I do?
He's got money. Buy some boots. There's 7 pairs. Go on, get these beetroot seeds off me. Thanks. Cool. Get some of these cabbage seeds off me. Cool.
Do you take care?
All right, and then there's another person right here. See a boy.
How is life treating you?
She has the piggies. She has money. She can buy boots. All right, guys, down to 6 pair, and now you can buy some seed. Okay, cool. She broke.
Have a good day.
Let's just go check the hobo camp here real quick. So we know in Skunky we got 2 quality candidates to look at picking up. Let me just check. There we go. We're good. All right, cool. And so we're going to check over here. Looks like we flushed most of the crap. He's an average guy at 12 points. And Oda, she's a 13-point NPC. She's a 3, 2, 2, 2. No, she's 12 points. No, she's 11. Sorry, 3, 2, 2, 2. That's 9, and then 1 and 1 is 11. I can math.
Do you have any
All right, so now we're actually going to go back across to Ostoya. Because we know what's going on in Skalki, right? So we go to, wait a minute. Oh, it's spring. Okay.
How are you?
Need a ride to Ostoya. And let's kick it over here. I'm not going to the hobo camp just yet. We want to find the vendors in town. And get rid of the rest of this weight. The fishing person looks like they're up this direction. Bruh, is that you? I really don't want to walk in the water. You're like walking in the water. Bruh, are you...
dead
Hello.
tired.
How much money you got? You got some money? Buy some boots. Nice. Almost got rid of them all. Buy some feathers. Cool. Now you got no money.
Goods in the, have a nice day.
I'm not much interested in your goods. I can make better stuff. All right. So now we know over here is usually where the chicky poos are. That there's a seamstress, I believe. Yeah. And a farmer lady.
Work smart.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you again.
It is. 'Tis I. Buy that. Buy those. Buy this. All right. Oh, shoot. I still got iron
My
hammers to
ware's
sell.
up. See you soon.
All right. Where's the other girl?
How can I help you?
I'm going to sell you something you don't really need. Ooh, but you got a chunk of change. That's for show. I got a bunch of these at home. Boom. 8 of them. Sweet. I got a bunch of weight off of us. And then she can buy some of that. Cool.
Want to see? Have a nice day.
Want to see my portfolio? All right. So let's jog over to the hobo camp. and take a quick gander and see what's available. Then we're going to head back home, make some houses. And, whoops, I ran right into that field. Oops. Who's this dude? You just sitting there chilling, huh? Oh, you're kind of an old guy. Huh. Someone walking around in the water over there. All right, let's see what we got here. Albreda. She's 3-3. She's an 11-point NPC. Bro Slawoy. He's 3-6, 11-point NPC. And Lee Slawa. She is a 3-6, a 13-point NPC. She's not bad.
I have a feeling we're not in the valley.
Tay, hey, what's happening? How are you? Appreciate it. Thank you.
Travelers of this realm are drawn to the bonfires like moths,
All right, we're going to put
Myself included.
Lislawa and, oh, they've nerfed the flirting thing, but that's no longer a factor for us. 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 2, 1.
The best ones
2,
are always
3.
taken.
All right. 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we've got 2 14-pointers on the board and a 13-point villager on the board.
I think my hairline is receding.
All right, so let's get back to the house and get us a speaking of house, it's either that or we got to pair some people up to free up a house. So let's.
Hello.
I need a ride. Tay, what's shaking in your world? Anything? Anything interesting? All right, let's go dump off the weight of these couple extra hammers we've got. Are we selling iron hammers, by the way? We need to put that in our... Oh, that, you know what? That could be why. We got to put that in Lowe's to sell iron hammers. So we could probably use another diplomacy specialist to push out some of the iron hammers we're making. And actually, what I'm going to do is let's do a quick adjustment to production here. So we're going to production. Smithy. Oh, we have a Smithy 3. I forgot. What are you making? Bronze bars, iron bars, bronze hammers. There's almost no point in us doing that at this point. Iron hammers. Okay. 1.8 per day. Let's drop that down to 1. Yeah, 1 per day. Sure. That'll work. And then let's actually go to iron axes. 0.67 per day. Iron shearing scissors. Let's drop that to half per day. Yeah, sure. Got close. Iron bars. Let's drop a little bit off of that. See if I can get to 1 iron axe per day. That's going to be pretty close. So, all right. So with that said, let's now go over and look at what we're selling at tools. Iron spike cudgels. No. All right. So we're selling fishing spears. We'll drop this down to like 4 per day. Bags. We don't need to sell that many bags per day. Drop that down to about 3. Water skins. Let's drop. Whoop. Put that there. And now, iron hammers and copper axes. We need to sell those. See if we can get this up to 2 per day. $2 per day. Nope, we don't need bronze knives. We need to sell copper axes. And sure, yeah, that'll work. We'll have to rebalance this eventually, but for now, that's good to go. The iron axes will actually be putting in for our people to use. We do have a crap ton of torches we can sell too. I probably need another set up another. There we go. Yeah. Drop that down 1 point. Man, come on. Wait, did I just goof? I think I goofed that up. That's a big jump. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so we got that. Now the question is there anybody... Quiet Monday night. Yeah, the Daytona 500 just ended. It was exciting. Exciting finish. My guy William Byron won. Oh, 10 a.m. Okay, good. That means I don't have to... Hang on just a second. Okay, get my boss's act together there. Okay, so the question is, let's take a minute and let's look at relationships. And let's see, I've moved people around. Oh, Dobie Slawa needs to move. I need to get her into extraction. The problem is I don't really have anyone who I can take out. I could take him, well, Oh, wait. Here we go. Nidamira. Nidamira is up to a 3 in lumberjacking. So that's average. So we need to switch out her and Dobie Slawa. All right. You know what? I actually... Nope, that was something else I had. Nidamira... Autumn, hello. Thanks. I appreciate that. All right, Nidamira needs to switch up with Dobie Slawa. Okay. So Nidamira is currently where? She's in Woodshed 2B. Dobie Slawa is in Workshop 3. Okay. Oh, jeez Louise. All right, hang on. I'm going to have to talk to my freaking boss here for a second. So, guys, stick with me for just a minute. Shoot, that's not the right screen. Hang on. Okay. You know, guys, I have a saying. You can make excuses or you can make history. Don't make excuses to say you didn't see an email from your one employee because you get 200 emails a day. All right. Hey, Nick Huff. How's it going? Just dumb. Dumb. Oh, I need you to call me. You see, he gets text, but he gets 200 text messages a day. But you can't read one text that comes through from your one employee to say, put on like a specific ringtone, or something. And you can't set up a folder in your email so that the email from your one employee drops into it so you can see, ooh, maybe I should look at this email because it's from my one employee. No, I get 300 emails. Shut up, that BS. Don't give me that. Jiminy Christmas. All right, back to more important things than a dumbass. Okay, so Dobie Slawa, we're moving her. Who are we switching her with? Nita Mira. Nita Mira is in Woodshed 2B. All right, so, and in Dobie Slawa, yeah, so we got to move her out first. Woodshed 2B is right there. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay, cool. That moves her. And then Nita Mira, we move her into the workshop, right? Pretty sure it was the workshop. There we go. Workshop. Boop, boop. Cool. All right, good show. Nick, what's going on, bud? It's been a while. I mean, everyone will say it's been like a week since I live streamed. And I appreciate everyone's concern. My mom's still doing okay. She's elderly. And so, we'll see. I just, with that going on and running around and stuff, other stuff, kind of just had to take some downtime here. Oh my gosh, look at Niluba. Niluba, this is why I tell you guys, don't worry about anyone with a diplomacy above 1. They may hate the fact that, and I bet, watch, when I double click on Niluba here, you're going to see that she just went up to level 7. You know why I can tell that? She got 2 up arrows right here that she's just getting happier. What'd I say? What did I say? Guys, this is what I do. I want to help all of us learn the game mechanics. Do not recruit for diplomacy unless you are desperate. This is the only thing is these people go into the market. Anyone that goes in the market, they're going to become Billy Mays. But wait, there's more. Shoot, I just hit the microphone. But wait, there's more. Like overnight. 1 or 2 seasons. Look at this. 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7, 5. All right? You see, do you understand the word coming out of my mouth? 7, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 8. 9 times, Mrs. Bueller. Okay? That's what I'm telling you guys. Yeah, it's been a minute, Nick. Hi, Lee. How are you? Yeah. Things have gotten busy on Medieval Dynasty here. In part because I'm on the message boards on Facebook, and whenever an FNG comes on with questions, it's like, hey, let me help you out. I made a video on this. Or, hey, let me help you out. I made a map on this or something. And I made a video. Here, go check it out. And yesterday I was on, who did I say? Sergey Walker, his live stream. And I like to comment on his stuff because you guys know I bring receipts. Excuse me, as Dan Bongino likes to say. I bring the receipts to the program. So, don't worry about people having a 1 or a 2 in diplomacy. You don't want, if that's one of your 3s, so if you have a choice, right? Okay. If you've got a choice of someone who has a 3 in extraction, a 3 in production, and a 1 in diplomacy, or a person who has a 3 in extraction, a 3 in diplomacy, and a 1 in production, take the first one. Take the people with a 1 in diplomacy. You put them in the market, and bada bing, bada boom. They're going to learn how to sell. Okay? So, We actually need to rotate her out of the market. The question is, where do we need to rotate her to? I see Ludwig. He's fishing, all right? Because, and what I figured out is survival is the hardest one of these to get going up, and hunting, because they nerfed hunting. Survival just is a drag. It sucks. Norman needs to move up too, and he needs to go there as well. So we got some people who need to rotate positions. The problem is the people in hunting are like, they're not going up because they freaking nerfed that stuff too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, we could switch Norman and Niluba. That would be a good trade. But Niluba needs to go to where Ludge was. I think we got two fishers. Ah, crap. Let's go back here. I hate when I do that. All right, this guy. All right, so there's only two people in the fishing hut too. And, all right, so Niluba, she just got happier because she went up a level, all right? It doesn't matter if they like the job or not. If they go up a level, if they like the, whatever job you put them in here, like some people like, extraction and they suck at farming. You put them in farming, they're going to be a couple points lower in happiness. You put them in extraction, they're going to be a couple points higher, right? But either one, if they go up a skill level, they will get like 2 points happier. Or their mood goes up 2 points. Okay? Now, as I change her into this position, she's going to drop. And she's going to drop probably down to like 58. All right? So Niluba, we've got the room. We're going to double click on her first because we know in a stall holder, all right, she's working in Lowe's, in the tool shop. There's only one position there. So we can't swap someone in until we swap her out. We do know that with Luds, all right, there are 2 openings in the fishing shack because it's a tier 2 fishing shack, right? Fish shack, baby fish shack. All right. So we're going to put her in the fishing hut. All right. And then Luds was, okay, we just escape out of that. And then we're going to put him into Lowe's in the tool shop. See? 0, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Done. Now watch. As we do this, all right, this is the end of the day. Are people calling? No. Where's she going? Oh, I just swapped her job. Right. We just swapped her into the, that's the workshop, and we swapped her over here. So now she's going to chop down trees and eat her lunch just like her old papa. See, Dobie Slaw is getting less happy because she's going to a job she's less skilled at. Don't worry about this stuff, guys. It does not make a significant enough difference that your people are going to leave or something, unless you've got them in a crappy house with a crappy crapper that's full of crap and a crappy situation with crappy food. That's pretty craptastic. All right. See, everyone's going down a couple of points. Don't worry. Be happy. Okay. You want to get their points up. Now, with that said, let's see maybe if we can mate a couple people up here, right? Milobad, we know he's already hooked up. How would you know that? Here's why. Double click on him. See his house? 2 of 3 people. He's hooked up with Alruna. Is it? Is it Alruna? Yes, with Alruna. Okay. So Milo, you know what? I need this on my new piece of paper because somehow I lost my other piece of paper. All right. So we have, I know I'm hooked up with Rika. That's given. All right. So Alruna and Milobad is couple number 1. And Milobad. Got to write this stuff down. It's easier to remember that way. All right. Because it doesn't like, tell you. You have to look and see what house they're in. And then we know the other 2 is Stronislawa, which was our unicorn, and we hooked her up with Zelabrat, who was our other unicorn. I've determined that anyone that's 15 points or higher is a unicorn. So they'll have 5 3s. Okay? Or they could have 4 3s, so that's 12, a 2 and a 2. I would count that as a unicorn as well. Well, that would be 16 points, wouldn't it? 4 3s, a 2, and a 1. All right, so if you got 4 3s on the board, that's a unicorn. 4 threes, 2 ones, I guess. Especially if one of the ones is diplomacy. All right, so our other couple is Stranislawa and Zelibrat. They're the two. And the reason why I paired them up is they were both new. They're both still pretty new to the village, right? But look, Zelibrat was in the market for like 2 seasons. Bro is like selling ice to Eskimos. He could sell wine to the Pope. All right, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. So Stranislawa, I mean, look at this. She's a 4 in diplomacy. That was her 1 weak skill. That was a 2. Everything else she had was a 3. So I'm really hoping she gets knocked up soon, because then, you know, I mean, I'm not worried about her going up in skill level anymore, basically. We could swap her out, though, because she's 3s and everything else. And nope, Skybora, who's our number 2 senior, most experienced NPC. All right, so we need to find another couple to hook up here. And we don't want our top tier people. We want kind of mid to low level people, because we're going to have to replace the woman when she, you know, gets pregnant. Because right now you can see Ricky, she's pregnant, and in a couple seasons she's going to be out of the workforce for 2 years. That's why I'm working on getting this 4 in farming up to a 5, and that's going to be pretty quick. And then I'll probably put her in the herbalist hut. If we can hopefully get this through, now it's probably going to take till summer. She's the animal breeder, so that should be a constant supply of points. You know what I'm saying? Presmir is a hunter. Well, yeah, no, we don't need to swap. We need we need our damn hunters to pick up some points, and they nerfed that stuff too much. But notice we don't have a whole lot of 1s on the board. You see that? We're at the bottom of the list here. There's 1, and he's getting there. He's 2/3 of the way to a 2. We got 1 up here at Norman, Storm and Norman. And we haven't put him in survival yet. Problem is we only have 4 survival jobs. And he's an animal breeder. Right now we're letting the animal breeders breed the animals. Niradaka needs to actually change positions. Oh, wait, did we just move her? No, we did not. We need to swap her. Oh, the problem is we don't have someone to swap her with. I mean, we could swap her just to get rid of the 2. Oh, Otilia. Where is she? Oh, this will work. We'll swap her with the Otilia. Okay. So Niradaka. Okay. Otilia is in Hunting Lodge 2. All right, so we're going to swap her into Smithy 2. Otilia, Smithy 2. There. All right, cool. And then we escape, and then Niradaka is going into the Hunting Lodge East. Okay, cool. All right, so we want to get rid of that 1. Again, I mean, we could move Norman into fishing, you know. That would work, but we've really got... Oh, I'm looking, yeah. What's he doing? Oh, he's working in the sheepfold. So he's bringing in wool. I guess that's okay. What age do they stop giving birth? I don't know. I mean, really, we're about to venture into new territory for me. All right, hold on a second. Let me whip this out. That's not what I need to do. Let me pull up and see where I'm at now. Library. 809 hours in the game. I have never gotten to my kid being born. In fact, I've never gotten to where a kid was born at all. Through Lee's been around from the start. I did Riverbend, right, on the Valley map. Then I did the second location on the Valley map. And then I think I restarted that village. I spent a whole lot of time working through the looting path. So if you guys want to know how to start the game, if you're new to the game or know people that are new to the game, send them to my YouTube channel, to the community tab, have them scroll down. There's a map for how to start on the Valley. There's a map for how to start on Oxbow. I've shared these with you guys. They are sitting there ready to rumble. Here, I'll whip this out because I have that right here. Here's the looting path map that's on the valley. All right. And I'm actually going to go back and check the valley map. Hopefully at some point this week, just to see if anything's changed, you know? And then there's the Oxbow map on how to start in the Oxbow. So this is your first day to day and a half for either map. Boom. Follow those maps. They're both available in my community tab. All right. And I'll post them. If you put up a message on the Facebook group, I'll throw it up on there too. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, and you know what? And it's funny because I mentioned the idea I had about starting over and specializing in one field. Mention it to Sir J. Sir J. Walker. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel. He does good short videos, and he did a live stream yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was Saturday. Anyway, but check his channel out. I mentioned the idea of doing a realistic playthrough, limiting us to like 3-day seasons. We're going to specialize in one field. Like I'm going to be a farmer and I'm going to find a wife who's like a seamstress, right? We're going to build a house. We'll build a barn. Maybe we'll have some animals along the way. And then maybe we'll build a sewing hut. And then maybe we'll bring in a couple of other couples to start to build out the village. But otherwise, I want to use barter. And I want to put some restrictions in place. And we want to push the elements of the game where we sleep every night so we don't, try to overbuild too quick, like I have a history of doing. And it's just more of a realistic playthrough. Adele is here. Hello, Adele. How are you? All right, so Storm and Norman, he's in farming. We need to get him? Well, we're going to need to get him in several different places. The fishing hut would be good. He's in the fold. Are we actually doing anything with wool? That would be the question. So if we go to production, now we got to go through all 3 sewing huts. Wait, what? Oh, we took someone out of sewing hut A. I forgot about that. Sewing hut B, what are you doing? Oh, they're making wool thread. Not much, but they're making stuffs. And sewing hut C. So that would be a production job, which either Slawa Bora or Lee Slawa, these names. Either one of them would be good in. So, but the point of our discussion right now is to see if we can put together another couple. That frees up a house. Then we can go recruit someone and we can build another house. We got houses down Ambry Lane. Yeah, I kind of think that would be kind of cool. The idea of, because basically what I feel like we do as players is we play to maximize. Well, in real life, you wouldn't do that. In real life, you'd be a humble farmer. Maybe you're a smith. Maybe you're a smithy. Maybe you are a woodworker or something, and you have a workshop. These things, right? Kind of keeping it simple. I think you have a house, and it depends on your specialty. I think you have a woodcutter shed, and then if you're going to be a farmer, you have a barn. Right? Because if it's just you farming, you don't need a farm shed. Right? You don't need it. You have resource storage. You have a food storage. You don't need a kitchen unless you're making bread. So maybe you find a woman who is good at production and she, she's a cook. Well, if that's the case, then You know, she can cook, and maybe you go out and you hunt once per season, and we don't make 100 things of pottage to go sell because the game economy is still screwed up. I think the game economy needs to be changed to supply and demand and more like barter. But it also needs to be based on the law of diminishing returns, which means I go try to sell 100 things of pottage. Unless they're having a festival in town, no one wants 100 things of pottage. First off, Imislawa is selling clothing. She doesn't want pottage, maybe 1 or 2 bowls of pottage for dinner. Right? Does that make sense? Unislawa, she's selling weapons and tools. She doesn't need it. Now, the guy in the tavern might want 20 of them. Am I making sense here? Why would people buy what you're selling? Why would you sell tools to the guy in the tavern? He doesn't need tools. He's a bartender. You know? So these things, I think, need to become a factor in the game. That changes the whole economy of the game. And where you have people complaining about they played, 10 years and now they're bored. It's going to take you longer than 10 years. I don't think there should be 30-day seasons either. I think 7's more than enough. And I think I'm going to drop mine back to 3. One-day seasons are great, except you really can't get anything accomplished. So to me, a 3-day season works because then you effectively make each day worth a month. So say you take a day to cut down trees and eat your lunch just like your old papa, right? To collect logs and straw and sticks and stones, and you build a house. And that's basically your one day. Well, that just represented a month of the year. And to me, that's more realistic. It would take you about that much time. It'd be great if you had help, which is why I think they need to bring in a lean-to and maybe like a simpler, not a house, but like a shack that you could build it's just a shelter. There needs to be a couple of shelters lower than a house that you start with. Does that make sense to everybody? Now that goes back to Life is Feudal Forest Village. If you're familiar with that game, and I've got videos of that on this channel. This is from several years ago, and it was similar to Banished. So if you go back to Banished, which I have, but I haven't really played, I started with Life is Feudal Forest Village. They had where you could build basically a shelter out of sticks. And you can put, I think, 2 people in it, but they will not mate. If a man and a woman wind up in there, they will not make a baby. You got to put them in a house. Then you can have a shack, which will hold 3 people. Then you can build an improved shack, which will hold 4. And about that point is when, and then there's also, you could build a hostel. Now, hostel, Hostel, not Hostile, hostel is like an inn. And you can put people in there if you don't have housing otherwise, but they will not mate because you're trying to grow your village. Okay. So those are, we kind of use these things as a reference. Hey, someone else has kind of done this game before. What did they do right and what did they do that wasn't so right, or would we improve upon? You know what I'm saying? Which is why I reference Farthest Frontier so much, because those guys have done stuff right. What are the key 3 things of the feudal era? Filth, pestilence, disease. And they had to overcome these 3 major things that held back society. Even in the cities. If you read the history of the United States, even through the 1800s, New York City, people threw crap out onto the streets, dirt streets. There was poop in the streets. Everybody had horses trotting up and down the streets, pooping everywhere. It was really literally New York shitty, not New York City. Okay? That didn't all really change until after the Industrial Revolution, and it still didn't change till almost 1900 when they started building the modern sewage system. So this era in history, there was filth, pestilence, and disease. And filth and pestilence lead to disease. What don't we have in this game? We don't have filth, we don't have pestilence, we don't have disease. But those were dominating issues of this era. They've got them in Farthest Frontier, though. Just saying. I think they had them in Life is Feudal Forest Village, too. Not bad mouthing the game. I'm just saying those were important issues. All right, cool. So let's look here. So everybody put your eyes. Damn it, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. All right. Agnes. Like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. They're just a friend. You got what I need. I finally remembered where Agnes came from. Biz Markie's song, Just a Friend. Because he's referring to who he's got who are just friends, and these couple women who are just friends, and a couple of guys who are just friends. Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Got it. There you go. Alina's not a bad choice. And I'm looking here, these would be easy people to replace from the women's side. You know what I'm saying? Where's Berard? Oh, he's coming along in diplomacy here. He's 22. Alina, he could probably go either way here. With Agnes or Alina. Edbert is 27. He's a little older. Here's Dobiniwa. Now she's kind of a stronger NPC. And again, keep this in mind. The woman, when she gets pregnant and has a baby, is out of the workforce for 2 years. So we would have to replace her. But this is why we're we rotate people around. All we got to do is find someone who's a 3. We'll roll tide with it. It's not a big deal. We just don't want half the village to be pregnant all at once. Right? So, Berard, if we set him up, he's 22. Let's say if we keep someone within 3 years of that. So that means Alina and Agnes, because Alruna's already taken, she's 31 anyway. She's with Milobad. Agnes and Alruna are potentials. And see, this guy, he got some good skills. So that's going to help the child be a higher skill level. Dobislawa, not bad. We're working her up to a 3. So this would be, let's say 8, 10, 9, 8, 6, 8. That's not bad, gang. That's not a bad mix at all. And again, keep in mind, yes, she's a 5-5 in farming and diplomacy and a 4 in production. What do we have her in? We have her in extraction. So it's not going to hurt us. Yeah. You know what, Tay, you're right. And I don't know if we've got some young guys in the group. Well, Truda's young. Yeah, no, we don't have any super young guys. So we may have to find us a couple of younger dudes to bring into the fray. You know what I'm saying? But what about Dobislawa? Both 22, which means they'll have plenty of life along the way, right? But those numbers add up pretty good. If we figure that she'll make it up, we just put her in extraction. She'll be a 3 by the time she were to have a baby. That baby should be like a 4, 5, 4.5, I guess. I don't know. 4, 5, 4. Let's just round down for sake of discussion. 4, 5, 4, 4, 3, 4. That's pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think of that? Berard and Dobislawa. Not too bad. Now we've got some older dudes. We might want to get the older ones actually up and going first. See, and Autumn has the experience playing the game. We could use Janae as well. Or shoot, what's her name? Anyway, the people who have more experience playing the game and running their villages deeper into the time frame. So what if we looked at an older guy, Lambert, for example? He's still fairly new to the village here. So this is not going to be as strong. But look, Henrika, oh, or maybe not. Hang on. Henrika's 32. Gochuslawa's 32. Helga's 30. Lambert is a 2-2-3-2-2-3, and he's working up production. All right, so he doesn't bring a whole lot to the table here. But if we matched him up with Gochuslawa or Helga, Gochuslawa probably would be better. And the only reason I say that is because she's 32. I would rather her have a kid, and you know what I'm saying? The younger ones, we got time, right? So, looking at this, we're a little on the older side on the villagers. So Gochuslawa and Lambert, that's 3 and 2, so we'll say that's a 2. 3 and 2, that's a 2. 3 and 3, that's a 3. 6 and 2, that's a 4. 3 and 2, that's a 2. 3 and 3, that's a 3. So the baby would be a 2, 2, 3, 4 in diplomacy, 2 in survival, and a 3 in production. But that would kind of set up a couple of our senior people. All right, Autumn, tell us about your experience with your villages and hooking people up. Because now all of a sudden I'm shifting from the young end of the scale to the older end. So we can get maybe one of the older ladies like Gochuslawa, who's 32, or Helga, who's 30, or Henrika, who's 32. Lechoslawa, she's 30. Nita Mira, she's not hooked up with anybody, right? Norman is 30. Henrik is 29. Lambert's 29. It just occurred to me that my villagers are really a little more to the older side now. So here's Norman, who's 30. Here's Presmir. Ooh, Presmir. Yo, dude, we need to get you in the daddy status. He's going to be a 3 in hunting. He's 34. So what if we hooked him up with Henrika, who's 32? Or Nita Mira, who's 32? Okay. So let's look at the numbers for Henrika and Presmir. She's a 3, he's a 2. So we're going to say the baby's a 2. Filter the list by age. I'm afraid then I'm going to wind up with losing this little. Well, all right. You know what? Let's try that. All right, we'll do that. Here we go. Oh, well, look. There's Wyslawa. Look at Tay bringing the heat. Tay bringing it in. Just filter by age. Dum-dum. Duh. All right. Let's look at Presmir and Wyslawa, our 2 senior citizens. So again, we're going to round down. All right, so 5 and 2 is 7, so we're going to round it down to a 3. Baby has a 3 in extraction, 3 and 2, and that's going to be a 2 in hunting, a 2 in farming, a 5 in diplomacy, a 2 in survival, and a 4 in production. That's not bad. He's the weak link here. All right. He's the weak link. And the hunting will be up to a 3, I think. So then that would probably put the baby at having a 3 average. Am I mathing that right, Autumn? The baby has an average of the parents' scores. High quality H2O. I just want to know if I'm reading this right, or if I just need to shut the F up and just match up a couple people. Match up Solistri with one of the 32-year-old chicks, Norman with one of the 31. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking Presmir, and really it could be any of these. So maybe it should be one of the stronger ones, but because everyone's a 3. Actually, Wyslawa might not be a bad mix, because there we thought 2 and 5 is 7, so we say 3, 2, 2, 5, 2, 4. Nidamira, we lose a little bit. Henrika, we wind up with a 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 5. Ooh. And then that leaves Wyslawa to be the old maid. Try to match them within about 5 years either way. Don't worry about matching their skills with each other. Okay, well, I'm worrying about matching skills. She's a craftsman, so she's in the workshop. He's a hunter, so he's up in the hunting lodge. Question is, who's got a house where? They're down on Lee Lane, so he's down on the lake. And she's on 2nd Street, which puts her up the hill. You know what? 2nd Street 04. Presmere, we're going to move you into 2nd Street 04. All right. So we just hooked up Presmere and, oh, I missed Semi-Slaw. Semi. Do they get the parents' average skill level at birth? That's a good question. Autumn? Yeah, that's that's why I agree. All right, so we just hooked up Presmere. Well, Presmere, who we hook up with Wyslawa, right? Wyslawa and Presmere. PRZ. Really? Who put the frickin' vowel in front of the consonant? Or the consonant in front of the vowel? Presmere. All right, cool. Kids get both parents' skills. Okay. But yeah, but Tay was asking, is it from the point of conception or the point of birth? I would think it's at the point of birth. But I don't know. It would make sense, actually, if it were at the point of conception. At the point of conception to the moment of truth. Point of a journey is not to arrive. Do. Anything can happen. Boom, 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 boom. Anything can happen. That's Rush. What is that? Prime Mover. Right? I think that's Prime Mover by Rush. Yes. Off the Presto album. Anything can happen. All right. So now we got another couple, which means we just freed up a house. Good. So now we got to go build a couple of houses. Or we got to figure out where we want to build a couple of houses. Are we? No, we're combat light right now. We have a hammer. We got a kniffle. We got rid of most of the crap we wanted to sell, except probably a bunch of seeds. 7 cabbage seeds. We can throw that back in here. Boink. Cool. All right, 18.5 kilos. That's good. That's combat light. All right. So now let's look at the map and look at what we're doing building-wise. We have 3 unfinished houses down here along the lake. We now have a vacancy along Lee Lane. This is Lee Lane. This is Ambry Way. All right. 2nd Street is here. 04 is probably this house here. So we got one house available. I think I finished all the houses in here. I don't remember if we've got a house plotted right here. Let's go take a quick gander at that, shall we? I think we shall.
Sometimes you just blink.
Boing, boop, boop, boop. Boing. Oh, dang it. Boing, boop, boop, boop. Oh, here we go. That looks like a house. That looks like a house. A house in the house. It is. Hooray. All right. Let's go build a house. Well, there's some stones just laying around right here, huh? You know what else we could do? Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring. What? We've stripped down the stone to nothing in storage, huh? I mean, I have an app for that. All right, well, we got to run back up the hill and fix that because someone wasn't paying attention. Doofus. We'll just need, we know we'll need 64 stones once we get this done. Boom. Cool. All right, so we're going to drop what we got here. All right, stop what you're doing because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. Whoops, I goofed that up. XEF, thank you. Cool. All right, let's go throw some stones into storage, and we have the stones stored up here. I can't believe we've burned through. Oh, there's some stones right there. Let's grab that and that broadleaf plantain. Always a mess. I like to clean up the village. Those stones are supposed to be there. They're there to mark the corners. All right, so here. So we come over here to the chest. We pick up the stone. We're now overweight. We can't move. So now we drop the stone into resource storage. We pick up the stone. We turn. Means we're going to have to go do some mining at some point. All right, there's about 400 stones. I don't think we need 40 logs. We do need 50 planks. Sure. We need 48 technically, but I was storing them there and who the hell is out of what? Sewing hut. What are you out of? Flat straw hats. What are you out of? Straw. Really? Boy. Okay, so this is an extraction issue. So now we need to go here and see how much straw they're bringing in per day. 55 per day. Yeah, that's not enough to make frickin'... How many hats do I have them making? %. It doesn't say. Key. Okay. Just make other stuff. Shut up and make other stuff. All right, let's see if we can do this again. Boing, bloop, boop. Boing, bloop, boop. Boing, bloop, boop. All right. So now we need to do this part. Wait, you don't have... Oh, you got planks, doofus. All right. We drop the planks over here. Planks for the memories. We're going to drop 48 of them because that's all we need. Not 49, 48. Thank you. Done. All right. So now, I saw a couple more stones over here. Let's grab these. No, I don't want the morel mushroom. Are there any dickheads over here? Oh, there's still a body. Ha ha ha. That's right. That was this season I had to kill them. Man, that was jacked up. If you missed that episode, you got to go back and watch that. It's a couple episodes back. They came after my ass, and I was like, yo, this is messed up. Oh, there's stones here. There's another one there. Cool. All right, let's go right here. How many do we have here? We need, okay, so we need 11 more. We need 64 stones after you build the foundation for a simple small house. Made of stone if you have 3 windows in the door. Okay, so we need 11 stones. Let's just get that. Well, let's dump the 2 planks we don't need. Did that? Yes, I got them. Okay, stones. We need 11 stones and then probably 30 logs. I think it's about 30. Maybe 28. I forget what the frame is. We're going to take 30 just in case, because I don't want to screw this up. and have to come back. I'd rather carry 2 back or throw them on another foundation. All right. Okay. So let me whip this out. All right. So 8 logs for the frame. And then we have to set up the walls and stuff. All right. So now we're going to go to stone. I think we could put a window here. That's got to be stone. This stone. That stone. This stone. This stone. This can be... All right, does that give us 3 windows? 1, 2, 3? Yep, okay. So this one here goes stone, and then this is stone. That up there goes stone. This goes to wood tile, wood tile, wood tile, wood tile. Okay, cool. This is another part of the build through that I'm talking about doing. All right, let me get in the middle of the room here. You can see all of the walls. Yes, yes. Okay, now pick up all the crap. All right, now, easiest stuff first, okay, because we're overweight, we can't technically move. There is Builder Trance Level 1. Builder Trance Level 2.
Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.
Hey, listen, lady, if I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you, okay? Now we're on Builder Trance Level 3. We're going to be building here for a minute where we still can't move. But after we get about 1 more wall or so done here, yeah, now we can move. Remember, logs weigh like 2 kilos each. Stones are 1 kilo each. I think we need another extraction specialist. Okay, this is going to give us 2 houses. Cool. All right, there's that part. Get this. So I think if I do the restart and play the realistic, I don't think my initial house is going to have stone walls and plank roof. I think I'm going to start with thatch, simple house. And then maybe if I add additional villagers or something, then I will put them in that house. We'll kind of upgrade over the course of years. I'm going to come up with a list of rules to try to make it realistic, as it were. Okay, cool. All right, that's done. Let's just take a quick look, see if we've got... We do have 2 logs left. All right, it's 28 logs. Unless you have to build the foundation and it's elevated. Okay? And that's going to be 8 additional logs. All right, cool. All right, that gives us 2 free houses. And we have 2 potential candidates. We need to have some high quality H2O, and it's getting to be darkness. So what time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's only... Okay, it's 9:12. All right, so... Guys, I need to make a quick pit stop. So we're going to put us on our little screen here. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. I will be right back. Y'all coffee talk amongst yourselves. Come up with some ideas, and I'll be back. Oh, we need names for chickens. All right. Female chicks. I think we got like 4 of them. So, guys, come up with some. Like celebrity-based. Fun stuff. Okay, female celebrity chicken names is something we need to address, and then I think we've got. What is the other thing we have to address? Windows updates suck a big one. Go away. God, I hate that crap. All right, let me hit that. That's the right one. That's the left one. Do 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 do. But no. Do 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 do. So let's go to management and look at our animals, because I think we got like. Yeah, see, we got 4. They're hens now. So we got 3 hens and a chick. So we need 4 female chicken names. And no, Tay-Tay. No. Dixie Hicks can piss off, bitches. Sorry. Not a fan. We got a piglet here. So we need a female pig name. We need 4 female chicken names. And we already got all of our... Okay, so all of our cows are named Moo Donna, Eddie Moo Free, Mooella DeVille, Mootilda, Clarabelle Durham, Bull Durham, and Angus. The sheep, we got Pappy Boyington. We got Fanny, Polly, Lamb Chop, Jack and Jill, Brittany Shears, Lady Baba, Fleece Witherspoon, Sean Garment Woolis. Okay. So we need a female pig name. We got Arnold, Charlotte, Orville, Miss Piggy, Peppa, Miss McGinsky, Wilbur, Amy Swinehouse, and Pancetta. So a female pig. All right, let me whip this up here on the interwebs. Chicken names again. Yeah, I know. We're working chicken names again. And I still haven't built the 3rd hen house either. So funny pig names. Funny pig names. Top fun 100 funny. I want them based on celebrity names. 251st plus pig names for your piglet from Albert to Wally. Okay, whatever. What? No. All right. Appetite, attitude. Okay, boy pig names. So, okay, these are just straight up funny pig names. Okay. Oh, okay. So funny's good, but I want to see if we find. I don't want badass pig names or mini pig names. Ah, here we go. Oh, we have famous pig names from TV, cartoon, and film. So we have Peppa. Babe is a boy. Porky's a boy. Piglet is a boy. Wilbur's a boy. Pumbaa's a boy. Miss Piggy. Man Bear Pig from South Park. Fluffy. Princess Leia. Oh, there's a chicken. There we go. Yes, score 1 for Autumn. That's excellent. All right, so let's kick over to chickens here. And that's going to be one of our hens. So we'll do this one here. Custom name. Princess Leia. Very good. Very good. Piggy Smalls. That's a dude name though. No. That's okay. I don't care if you find it online. I like the idea of making it kind of a play on a celebrity's name, right? So that's fine. Princelle? What the hell? Blockhead Princess. There we go. Princess Leia. Cool. All right, so there's one of them. So we have now Piggy Smalls and Ham Solo are great, but this is a female pig. So we need a female name. So a female pig. All right, let me go back to the list here. Arnold, Pua, Moana, Rosita, Sing. These I wouldn't know. Those are, no, I don't like those. Cute pig names, I don't care about. Funny pig names. Chorizo. And Dewey. Spam. These all seem like male. Harry Porker, that's a male name. Hammer Time. Oh, that's funny. Sam the Ham, Trash Can, Slop, Suey. Suey Saldana. What do you think about that? As opposed to Zoe Saldana, Suey, because they got Suey, S-O-E-Y, like chop suey. And if you know Arkansas Razorbacks, the saying for the team is "Woo Pig Suey," right? So Suey, S-O-E-Y, Saldana for Zoe Saldana. Zoe. We're changing it a little bit. What do you think of that? Pigtails. Quo Hong. It's not a Vietnamese pig. Come on. Frankfurter. Frankenfurter would be better. Because then you're playing not only on the name, but you're playing it on, what is that? Frankenfurter is Rocky Horror Picture Show. All right, so we need 3 more female chicken names. And we need, I mean, just think of like an actress and how you can spin the name to be, you know, something chicken name. And then we need right now, you guys aren't saying anything. Suey Saldana is kind of right on my list here. Trying to think of some actress names. Because Zoe Saldana is in the Marvel movies, as is Brie Larson, as is Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. Anyone? Bueller? Scarlett Johansson? Let's see how that. Scarlett Johansson? Any thoughts? All right, I'm going to have to make a poll here, aren't I? We still haven't gotten the stripper poll in, so I'm going to have to make a poll. Why is my chat engage with your audience? Oh, there it is. Start a poll. Female pig name vote. All right, so we're going to do... I'm sure she'd be thrilled. All right, Scarlett Johansson. All right, so there's 2. All right, anybody got any other suggestions here? Let me pull up this other. I know there's other websites there. Mo better than this. Easy Family Fun. Ava Gabor. Oh, that's not bad. Amy Swinehouse we already have. Ava Gabor. That's pretty good. Beatrix Trotter. I don't know who that is. Big Belly Nelly. BLT. No. Boss Hog. Yep. Male. Cedric Piggery. Crispy Bacon. Okay. Colonel Bacon. Okay. Here's a potential. Okay. and then one more. I'm going to put 4 options up here. So let's get ready to vote here. I need one more female. One more. Come on. Be out. Who? Jennifer Lopig. Oh, okay. So Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Lopig. That's not bad. Oh, here's one. She belongs on the list as a pig. All right, here we go. Start poll. There we go. Vote now, vote early, vote often. We'll open that up for a couple minutes, and then we'll start switching over to chick names. So we got our poll is Sui Saldana, Scarlett Johansson, Duchess of Pork, and Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay, S-A-Y. Sorry, I misspelled it. Lindsay. She got a little salty. All right. So now let me change my search to chicken names. Let me put female. Funny female chicken names. Yeah, 250. That should give some options. Cute chicken names. No, there's Henrietta. We've already got Henrietta. Here we go. Inspired by famous people. All right. So we need like, oh gosh, Dixie Chick is on this list. We're not doing Dixie Chick because no. We already have Goldie Hen. We have Heidi Plume. Oh, it's a 50-50 race so far. Come on, guys, vote. Vote in the poll. This is your input. You make your case. And then of the chick names, we start another poll, but I'm not going to start. Oh, I can't do the poll until I get this poll closed out. So, all right, Duchess of Pork is pulled ahead. She's ahead. She's ahead by a strip. All right, there's one. Princess Leia's on this list. We've already got her now. Punky Rooster is a female, but Rooster is a male. So, okay. Sophia Loren. Vera Wing. That's pretty good. Yoko Ono. Blech. Wendy Bird. We've got, oh, we don't have a hint of Paltrow yet either. Okay, so we got some options there. All right, 3 votes. Who hasn't voted yet? Come on. No, it's okay. It's all right. I got names for the next vote. Because we're going to take 3 of the 4. I mean, I think we got one already, so it'll be easy to get the others. Yeah, so 1's going to be that one. 2, 3, 4. And then on the second vote, it'll be 3 of those 4 and add this one. This is punny stuff I can typically work up, come up with. Oh, and there's one right there. Okay, has everybody had a chance to vote? Vote in the poll. We need a name for a female pig. Duchess of Pork is in the lead right now over Sui Saldana with Scarjo Hampson and Lindsay Lohan. No votes. So, take a minute here. Another few seconds. Anyone else want to vote? Let your vote be heard. Let your voice be heard. Cast your votes now. let's see here. All right, we're going to wrap that one up. And it's going to be Duchess of Pork. So that will be our pig. Piglet. Her name is going to be Duchess of Pork. All right. Now, who's the Duchess of York? Is that the one we like? It's not the American chick, right? Because she's basically been disavowed or whatever. All right, we got 3 chicks to name. So let's do another poll here. And vote for a female chicken name. All right, let me pull up the list here. Let me whip this out. Oh. There's one. There's another. Let's see. And then the other ones are down here. Oh, Sarah Ferguson's Duchess of York? I can't keep it straight. And then the 4th one is going to be, yeah, we'll go with this one. Okay, here we go. And cast your votes now for a female chick name. And then I've got another one. Then we'll reset the list and take the top 2 off of that final list. So this is going to be our number 1 here. And then we will, so that'll take a name off the list. We'll put one back on and finish out the vote. Jennifer Lopez off to an early lead. Excuse me. Two votes for Jennifer Lopez. All right. Who else wants to vote? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it done. I gotta get back to playing the game here. While y'all vote, actually, while y'all work on that, let me grab stuff so we can. Where am I? Grab stuff and we'll get another house built down Ambry Way here. Let's go to building stuffs. I think we need 64 stone. I think I've already pre-positioned. I've already built the foundation on these houses. Folks are sitting around the fire over here. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, we've got the foundation built, so this is good. So I can just drop this stuff here. 64 stones. We need 28 logs and 48 planks. All right. So we got to vote for Amelia Eggheart. All right. Vote in the poll. Vote early. Vote. Let's get your votes in. Let's do this. Boink. A little easier to go through the list here. And 28 logs should be what we need. Of course, it wouldn't hurt if I maxed out my load, so I could have just thrown a couple onto the next foundation, but, you know, whatever. I'm kind of keeping these trees right here, but I may build another house in that spot. All right, let's whip this out, do this part real quick. All right, and then we can do this part. Boom. Wait, do we want to change this layout up? Which side is this door on? That puts, oh, no, that's fine. Put it on this side. Okay, cool. All right, so stone, stone. That's a nice view. Let me see here. That, I think we'll go with this wall. We'll put it, yeah. So we'll do, first off, let's change this out, and then we'll go window here. All right, and that's going to be a window, stone, stone wall, stone wall,
I'm so
stone
glad
wall.
settled down
I don't want to
here.
put 2 windows by where they'll put the cooking station. You know what I'm saying? All right, so then there's that. That. All right, get your votes in. Are all the votes in? Everybody had a chance to vote in the poll for female chicken. Let's get it done, people. I didn't drop the stuff, did I? Nope. Doofus. All right, so let me drop the logs, and then we need 48 planks. Boink. Oops. Okay, that's fine. We'll get this house built, then we're going to sleep for the night, and then it'll be the final day of spring. All right. We got 3 votes. Anyone else want to vote? Throw your votes into the poll for a female chicken. We're going to take the number 1 on this list, and then we will drop back and punt. What am I looking for? I need 48 planks. Planks for the memories. Cool. All right, so I'm going to wrap up. By the time I get back over to the build site, we're going to wrap up this poll, and we're going to reset it. Then we're going to take the top 2 names from the final list for the other 2 Chicky Poos. All right, so here we are. All right, so I'm going to grab these and grab that, and I can't move, but I can turn around. Turn around, bright eyes. All right, so let's go to, nope, not that. Well, we can quick save. Nope, not that. That. Chickens. Okay, okay, here we are. All right, so we got, all right. So, Jennifer Lopez is going to be the winner of this poll. So that leaves Amelia Earhart, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Vera Wing. All right, so Jennifer Lopez is going to go here. Okay, cool. Right, we got Annie. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so that leaves a chick and a hen. All right, so now one more time. This is where you guys get a voice in this. All right, 2 female. Pick a female. Well, pick a female chick name. All right, top 2. Dang it. Top 2 win. All right, so we have Vera Wing. We have that one. What were the other 2? Crap. No, I forgot. Did Gwyneth Paltrow win? Who won the last one? Jennifer Lopez won. Okay, so we need Gwyneth Paltrow and who's the other one? Amelia Earhart. Okay. Top 2 vote getters here. Vote now in the poll. Who do you want for the other 2 chick names? Or I could do one from this, and we could reset and do one more vote. Because I still got Yoko Ono on the list. Ugh. You want to break things, break up the Beatles, right? Okay, let's build a house. While y'all vote, we'll build a house here. Otherwise, we can take the top 2 names. Right now, Sophia Loren and Amelia Earhart are out to a quick start. All right, get this done. Let's get this done. And I think I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get my computer to do what I need to do. I've downloaded this teleport for OBS several times and installed it where it's supposed to go, but it does not show up in my OBS list. So I'm not going to be able to use that element to change up how I broadcast so I can bring the webcam into play. I think I'm going to have to get a crossover cable and a switch, which doesn't cost a ton of money. So I think we'll be able to do that. Now I'll be able to get my Brio webcam in play. And then I may have to get a green screen. I don't know. There's a thing that allows you to take out the background, though. No, dumb. Thank you. Cool. All right. Oh, we got a three-way tie. Make sure I got this right here. All right, has everybody voted? I see some new viewers have stopped in. Welcome to the channel. I'm A-Train. We have a vote currently going on for female chicken. Make sure to vote in the poll. You can slide down the fire pole, you can spin around the stripper pole, or you can use the ski poles, or you can vote in the poll. Whatever you choose. We're taking the top 2 names for female chickens. And right now we have a three-way tie. So who's going to be the tiebreaker? It's anonymous. We don't see who voted for what. All right. So if you're lurking, make yourself useful. Appreciate you being here. Make yourself useful, and vote in the poll. I left this space here. I think I was going to do like a. Oh no, the clothes washing station is going to be down there. Huh. I left more space here than I intended. I don't think I can I can't squishy a house in here. Crap. Oh, you know what? I did leave. Man, doggone it. Ah. Okay. Well, that's all right. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, it's 22:04. We got to get home so we can go sleep with our wife. Let's run up the hill here. We'll take a quick bath. Going the final day of spring. Make sure everything is good to go. Those torches are starting to slow my machine down a little bit. So yeah, I want to get the broadcasting stuff shifted over to my laptop. And then that should help the game run faster on my machine. All right, cool. That got us cleaned up. We can eat something real quick. Hopefully we won't be farting up all night to piss off the wife. That, and what do we got here? Let me go back up here to a couple of carrots. That got us close enough. All right, cool. Time to El Sleepo. Hi, rookie. Sleep to the next day. All right, I need one more vote. Somebody vote in the poll. No, not a three-way tie. We don't want a three-way tie here, people.
I need my relatives over. Maybe not cousin Matthias, though.
Hello, darling.
Oh, hi. We don't need. How's our little kingdom doing? Peasants require more crafting materials. Oh yes, right.
Good luck.
The peasants require more crafting materials. That's pretty crappy, but whatever. Shoot, I need to go gather straw. So let's go do a straw gather. But now we have 3 available houses, correct? If my math's correct, we just built 2 and we freed up 1 because we hooked a couple up, right? All right, we need another vote. Somebody vote in the poll. Female chicken name. Come on, gang. Let's get this done. We need a tiebreaker. Or I'm going to have to be the tiebreaker. I'm trying to give you guys some input here. So help a brother out. All right, objective here is to get at least 300 straw. Why 300, A-Train? Because that's enough for 10 flat straw hats. So that should hook us up for a minute. Well, plus we're making animal feed. I don't know if I've got anybody whipping out. I probably need to check on that. I need people whipping like oat or rye. Oh, let's check on that. All right, got a couple more minutes here. Oh, Sophia Lorhin. Oh, Sophia Lorhin's in the lead. Sophia Lorhin is going to be one of the names. All right, so I don't need that. I need this. Then whoever finishes in second between the other two. So that will be Sophia Lorhen. All right, so there's one. That leaves the chick. That leaves the chick name. So, all right, so this is going to end this poll. We're down to Gwyneth Paltrow and Amelia Earhart. All right, so this is where we're going to close this out. All right, female chicken name. So, Gwyneth Paltrow. And Amelia Earhart. And start. Okay, one more time, people. Go vote in the poll. Pick your favorite. Gwyneth Paltrow or Amelia Earhart? What's it going to be for the chick? And for those of you new to the game, either on the Valley or here on the Oxbow, this is a great way to run up your survival skills. And then take the straw. I would not use it to build buildings, except your early production buildings are used. They use straw. I would use it for daub if you need, but I wouldn't insulate your production buildings until they're maxed out, because you're just wasting the materials at that point. And it's easy enough to fix them. We'd use it for animal feed or for flat straw hats. All right, so let's see, there's 126. Okay, 161. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gwyneth Paltrow's in the lead. If you have not voted, let's vote. Vote, vote. People, let's go. Pick us a female chicken name. Top vote getter is the one. There can be only one. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Not too fast, not too slow. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, 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 hey. You know something? While we are here, come on. Let's get this done. We're losing daylight on our production. We still got to run over to Skunky. Or possibly, well, we don't have to run. We're going to Uber over. Let's get everything in reach right now. We're at 300. Cool. All right. Oh, you know where we are? We're at the pike spawn. Another tie, for fuck's sake. People, come on. There's 7 of you watching. Somebody hasn't voted. Vote in the poll, please. All right. Cast your vote for a female chicken. And we'll be good. How do you fish with a crossbow? This is how you fish with a crossbow. Okay, he went that way. Damn it. He swam right under me. Where are you? It's right there. It's already loaded, blockhead. Try not to screw this one up. Come back this way. Got him. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh. Pocahontas. Well, you're going to have to remember that name for next time. All right. So we need to run our ass up the hill. What time is it? Already freaking 10:16. That's okay. We need to make one final sweep of the fields. Oh, shoot. See? There's the issue. There's part of our issue right there. Not that it's going to matter. We're going to change it. But let's take a look at the fields. All right. Field 13. This is wheat. Okay. That's good to go. Field 6 is beetroot. That's good to go. Beetroot. That's good to go. Flax, good to go. Flax, good to go. We're going to have flax coming out the wazoo. Oats, flax, poppy. Everything's planted. We do not need someone in the farm shed. So this is Dobigniwa. She needs to move to the west barn, which is missing material, no resources. I think I know what that is. All right, so let's go put her there. Very good. So let's look at what they're doing. They're making animal feed, most likely, and they're out of straw. Oh, who knew? Okay, so what do we have in storage? So let's look over here, pull that. Open this, go to this. We can have her whip some stuff up for us. Either oat grain or so flax seeds. That's fine. We want oat. Okay, oat needs to be processed, and rye needs to be processed. So either one. We want to get ready for the fall planting, though. So we will put So in barn west, we're going to have them reduce this amount. Animal feed, we have a crap ton of animal feed. Okay, and we're going to go to rye grain. Wow, that's not, well, it's times 14 per day, so that's good. All right, cool. That'll get her busy. Now, so that takes care of that. And then they're making animal feed in the east barn as well. There's only one person working there. That fixes both those. Watch. Cha-ching. Now, that said, let's help ourselves here. We have plenty of animal feed for a minute. Okay. So east barn, where they're making animal feed. Let's drop this down. And go to oat grain here. All right, we're suggesting additional names here, gang. What? Oh, it's because there's just a 2 skill level there. Gotcha. That's why. Okay, that'll get her busy. All right. Okay, so Kenneth Paltrow, Amelia Earhart, we do not have a vote here. So who's sitting in here lurking? And hello and welcome to the channel. Throw a vote in here and break our tie, please. Either Kenneth Paltrow or Amelia Earhart. We need a vote for a female chicken. So somebody throw a vote in here and break this tie. Please. That'd be swell. Oh, I already addressed that issue. All right, come on. I need someone to vote. We're not naming the chicken until somebody votes. So we got the fields taken care of. We're going to have to throw a couple of people into... Wait a minute. Are we? Yes. Somebody's got to harvest the flax, or I could do it. How's my farming skill look? Oh, it's maxed out. I don't need to do it. So yeah, we need somebody else to do that. All right, so we've got 3 candidates. We have 3 houses. In Skalki, there's Slawobora, who is a 3 in production and a 3 in survival, which is great. And then she's a 2-2-2-2 for the other categories. And then Rossignew is a 3 in hunting and a 3 in survival. And she's a 2 across the board. So they're both 14-point NPCs. Tie-dye, that's pretty good. I like it. That's funny. And then there's Lee Slawa, who's a 13-point NPC. She's over in Ostoya, but she's a 3 in extraction and a 3 in production, which is terrific. You know what? Let's think this through. We're going to take Rossignew, and here's why. All right, guys, pay attention. Here's why we're going to do this. She's a 3 in hunting, right? And what has been nerfed and is difficult to get people up in the level? Hunting. And she's a 3 in survival, and what's difficult to get people up in level? Survival. So Rossignew and Skalki is going to be one of our 2 choices. I mean, we could bring all 3, but we're at the end of the season. We might as well keep a house open for somebody next season, right? As we'll go around on a recruiting trip. And then that leaves Slawobora if we want to take her, or Lee Slawa. Lee Slawa is a 1 in diplomacy, and again, we discussed this earlier. 1s in diplomacy, yes. Perfect. Go work in the shop, and your diplomacy will be like 8 in 2 seasons. And then but it will be a pain to get her to a 3 in hunting or survival. So I think we're going to take Slawobora because she's a 3 in survival. Then we just got to get her 2 up in hunting. And she's a production specialist, so she could do work there as well. I like it. All right, so we just got to go to Skalki then for these 2. For these 2 chicks. Anyone else want to vote in the poll? Someone vote in the poll. We're voting for a female chicken name, and we have a tie. I need another vote. There's 7 of you watching. 4 of you have voted. That means 3 of you have not. So someone cast a vote. That'd be swell. All right. So we need to go Uber our ass over to Skunky. I guess at some point I mean, we could.
Hello there.
Hello there. Skalki. Let's go. Now, what did, all right, hang on. Because Adele said she would have changed her vote. All right, Adele, Adele, what's it going to be? Because we got some people out there lurking who just are not playing along. I need people who are willing to play along. Adele, which ones are going to be? We'll defer to our friend across the pond. Our chick. Who's our chick going to be? Save the day, Adele. Hello. No. Well, okay. Yes. Well, the coin value, but they're how much they make coin wise goes up based on their skill level. Because I think based on what you're selling, there's a maximum amount of coins they can bring in per day, and you just have to allocate that between different materials. Adele, Gwyneth Paltrow or Amelia Earhart, which is it? Do 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 do. Amelia Earhart gets the final vote. There we go. Thank you, whoever just voted. Amelia Earhart. Good Lord. Ugh. All right. Thank you. We're done. Hooray and huzzah. Ugh. Okay. So now we can get back to recruiting, which means we need to go this way. So I'm thinking about setting up a donkey stable so we can get a donkey, but I don't know if we need a donkey. I still don't know if we need a donkey. All right, Slawbora.
Is receding.
Hello there.
Yeah, you're in.
I only travel
Okay,
when
so
I know
Slawbora.
it's
So where do we want it? First off, we want to put her in a house. Slawbora. What? Stallholder with no tools. That's a bug. All right, so Slawbora needs a house. The question is, where are we going to put her to work? If we put her in the west, because I might put her in the farm shed. Except there's going to be 2 big fields in the east. Oh, we don't have an east side house available. Okay, so we're going to put her on Lee Lane. There we go. We'll put her there. And then we're going to assign her to the west barn for now. And then we'll put her out in the field. So this means she'll start out at a lower happiness than if she were over here in one of these 2, but we don't care. She's going to be pretty happy because she's actually going into a house that's stone-walled, wood tile roof, insulated, has shutters, and there may be some decorations too. So she's getting hooked up and in like Flynn. All right, who's our other chickie poo here?
Does talking to myself make me crazy?
Wait, oh, this is a dude. Oh, sweet. Cool, we got us a new dude. Right? Hunt? Yeah. All right,
How do you
bruh,
do?
you're in. You're in there, dude. All right, so this is, again, our guy. So this is the deal. He's already a 3 in hunting and 3 in survival. We've found these are the 2 hardest skills to level your people up in. So there's the benefit. So we can actually put him in something else. If you've got people who are at least a 3 in the skill, you don't have to run that up. I don't feel like. Get the 2s gone, and then that way the average is for the kids. You had to wait 2 minutes. What? Is that seriously? Let me see here. Hang on a second. Let me see here. I thought I had it set for 30 seconds. Settings. Nightbot's supposed to be handling things. Okay, no, that's not. Channel guidelines. Your guidelines. This is not the droid I am looking for. Yeah, because y'all are a chatty bunch, and that's okay. I don't mind. But still. Moderation activity? No, I don't want moderation activity shot. Turn that off. Pop out chat, send feedback, participants. Huh. I'll figure it out later. All right. So what job are we going to put him in? I think we may need him in extraction. So we're going to put him down in... These are on Ambry Avenue. We're going to have to check which one is the... Oh, we can put him... Yeah, put him over there. That'll work. That's not Ambry Avenue. That's over by the horse barn. So, yeah. So that puts him in that house. And then we need to put him in a job. In a job. And we need to assign him a workplace. Let's see. Excavation shed. Yeah. Bruh. I'm going to give you a simple job in the excavation shed there. All right, so now we got to go to the excavation shed and give him some work. And part of your work is going to be to go pull straw. You get 60 per day. That should help keep up with flat straw hat production. Plus, we have to bring in, you know what? In fact, that is going to be your job, dude. Well, okay. 80. All right, let's think about this. 60 would be 2 flat straw hats. And then 85. So it's 5 per animal feed. Let's see if this comes out pretty. Yeah, that's good. So there's 4 animal feed and 2 straw hats worth of, or flat straw hats worth of stuff. I don't know if we're bringing in clay. You know what? He needs to bring in stone. I don't think he's going to need any tools for this. We can start picking up our stone intake, unless I go drag stuff in, which I could do. I don't think we're going to need any tools for this, though. Pickaxe, 2 durability. We do actually have tools in. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, he's set. Down, set, and hut. Sweet. So, yeah. Well, wait. Ladies. She's a... Oh, so she's actually a 13-point NPC.
There's nothing like the crackling of the cozy fire.
So she's a 3-3-2-2-2-1.
Sleeping outside today.
No. I didn't say y'all talk too much. Autumn? Good Lord. Your husband told me that, but, I mean... What? I just heard the village bell ringing. For whom the bell tolls. Okay. Do we need to gather any ore or anything while we're here? Copper ore is going to be near C. Oh, we're down to 33. Of course, we got a crap ton of copper bars. I don't know what we're gathering, though. Iron bars. We got iron ore. We have tin ore. I don't know why we're making bronze anymore. But I guess we should make bronze and then just make bronze tools. What else do we need to do? Do we need to make another field? We could pull, when we pull the flax fields, we can plant cabbage. Do we need to make food? We got tons of wheat breads, tons of soup, a good amount of pottage, 530 buckets of water. Eggs are coming in. Ah, we can go collect eggs. Yeah, let's get back over there. And you know what? I think we'll go ahead and finish the hen house, the third one.
How is life treating you?
And take me back over to Piastovia. Let's go, bud. So we'll go collect the eggs, and then we'll build the third hen house. If I haven't built it yet. I thought maybe I built it. And you guys may have seen, what was it, last episode? I was farting around with, I did build the third hen house. So what we need to do is actually relocate some of our chickie poos over to that hen house with some animal feed. Let's grab that. And that should be good. And then our number of chickie poos will go up. We got a lot of pigs. We're going to have to do what was it, Autumn? Was it your plan that we need to... we need to establish a separate pig pen so that we can use it as a slaughterhouse.
Good thing you can safely drink wine while pregnant.
Boink. Dead bug. Okay. Good Lord, what a bunch. Well, of course, it's mostly female chickens, so that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to move Bradley Bradshaw over to, wait, do I have it named? Animal husbandry. Hen house 1, hen house 2. This is hen house 3. Okay. Yep. Bradley Bradshaw. You are now the rooster of the house. And, oh, wait. And then we're going to move a couple of... He's the young one, more or less. Cluck Norris. So he can take the... he can take one older hen. We'll take Henrietta. And we'll Babs, Bunty, Ginger, and Mac all stay together with Rocky. The Golden Girls all stay together. Dorothy, Blanche, Rose, and Sophia. And then we'll move Sophia Lorhen over there. And we'll move Jennifer Lopez over there. And he can get busy. And then we'll move one of the other senior chicks. Babs, Bunty, Ginger, Mac. Goldie Hen. We'll move Heidi Plume. Cool. All right. That opens up a couple slots. And so let's, gee, mini Christmas. Look out. Look out. Move. Move. Fucking chickens. Noisy heifers. And then we need to go milk the cows, too. I think the cows should be ready. Move, Cluck.
We have a choice. It's either eggs or the roast.
It's either eggs or the roast. That's right. You tell them. You tell these chickens they have a choice. Eggs or the roast. Take your pick. Which is it going to be? You can produce or you can get roasted. Okay, that takes care of that. Well, what's that? Oh, that's Amelia Earhart. Okay. Okay. Let's run these down here. We'll get some buckets. Well, yeah, hopefully it'll be hens. We're going to have to work on that. I'm going to have to really work on. Feathers go here. Stones go here. Pike and... dang it. I didn't think that through completely, but that's okay. Not a big shocker. All right, so that takes care of that. We're combat light. We're near the end of the season, so what do we need? I need buckets. 3 to 4 buckets. Wait, let's check first. Let's not be stupid. We know how to do this. Chickens. All right, let's go to cattle. Boom, boom, boom. 3 females ready to be milked. Very good. So we need 3 buckets. These will do. No, not 6. 3. Thank you. Let's go milk the cows. Those sound pretty good. I mean, I can speak cow. All right. Oh, I was going to say, I was about to milk a bull. Like, oh, yeah, no. Let's not do that. All right. Do we need to shear the sheep? Oh, yep, we do. Damn it. This is empty. Gather this real quick. All right, buckets of milk go in here. Do you have any sour milk? No. Okay, so we'll have 10, so that's 90, 106 buckets of sour milk next season. And then we can just wait for them to gather milk, and we will be in good shape. Manure goes here. I need shears. We have iron shears now. Take these over there. Oh, let me equip a set of them.
Just blink, and there appears some new
Brittany
organs.
shears. All right, Fanny, get you squared away. We need these 2 cows. We need Mutilda and, oh, Angus ain't going to help. We need them to grow up. Lady Baba. Cool. About time for us to build another sheep's fold. We could build a goat fold. I don't think I'd put the goats in here with the rest of these, but lamb chop. Come here, Garment. You're not getting away. Everyone gets a trim before we go into summer. So y'all won't be so hot. Here, Pappy. I think it'd be interesting if they set it up where, you know, if you didn't build sufficient fencing around your animal pens, that foxes came into the chicken coops and, like, you know, your wolves because there's wolves right over there, you know? All right. So now we will put our tools away. Cool. Done. Cool. Sheep are taken care of. Cows are taken care of. Yep. All right. So until we have a full house of cows. Oh, we may. Hang on. Oh, we do have. Oh no, we do have a empty slot. Okay.
Ask me how it is to live here. Good, bad.
All right. So we're good to go there. We don't need anything there. All right. What do we got here to drop off? Manure and wool. Good. And steak. Okay. So you like the goats? So you milk the goats. The only thing I feel like we're getting close to having so many people that it's getting difficult to fill these positions. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got positions to fill. Right? Let's look here. Excavation shed. We got one job there. We got 5 jobs in the mines. That's 6. We got 3 wells. That's 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. We have 12 excavation jobs we could fill. Hunting. We have 2 hunting jobs we could fill. This fishing hut's the swimming pier. So we have 2 hunting jobs we fill. Farming, we have, this barn's not yet complete. We have 3 positions here, and then we just rotate people out of the barns into the farm sheds to get things done, or we do the stuff ourselves. I'd rather have them do it though, because at this point my farming's maxed out, so I'd rather them get the skill points, right? Early game, you want to get the skill points, right? That's funny. Yeah, they practice at home. So there's 3 farming jobs plus animal husbandry. Oops. Right? 1, 2, 3. 3 more. So we got 6 farming jobs available. You see what I'm saying? We got like 20 something positions available. We're shifting people around. Kitchens are full. Sewing hut, there's 1 production job. Smithy, there's 2. So 2 production jobs. We got 2 market stalls we could build, and we got 2 more that are already built. So we got 2 market positions we could fill. Problem is housing. And see our building number up to 101 of 140. So I'm kind of looking to pair people up and not build as many more, too many more houses. Yeah, storages don't matter. Okay, so it's late afternoon on the final day of the season, and don't need that. Is there anything we need? There's probably no point in going hunting. Well, no, I say that. I think we cut production completely of fur boots. That's why we shut down that 1. Nope. We're making fur boots. We don't have that full power. Wool thread, water skins. Oh, we don't need to be making... We'll make 4 flat straw hats per day. 6 wool to make almost 3. Okay, that's fine. And then come summer, we're going to need linen thread here, but we've got no resources right now. So that's no good at the moment. I think we processed all of our stuffs. Linen shirts. We processed all of our linen thread and the linen fabric. That's the problem. How about shoes? 12 leather. How much leather do we have? About boots. Oh. Or pouches. We have 10 bars. That's not too much. See, what I would like to see is it show the resale value over here. So then you can make an informed decision on what you want to do. That's a lot of crap. We have all that crap. Yeah. Every 3 days I'll produce a saddle. Produce saddles. Sure. Sounds good. All right. I guess I should just, let me grab the stuff and we'll go over and build that final house. We got a bunch of limestone to work with. Let me grab 48 of these. That'll do. Where am I? Can I get, oh, jeez Louise. Damn it, I did. Oops, I did it again. $64. Okay. We ain't going to move very fast, but we're going to move. Of course, if I sidestep, we'll move faster. Do, 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 do. Every day I'm shuffling, shuffling. All right. So that guy's here. I brought planks and stones. So the only thing is I can't build the framework without. Boom. Drop that. And drop that. Cool. So we need some logs. We're late in, at this point of the day, on your final day of the season, you don't need to worry about eating, drinking, or bathing. That will reset at midnight. And we need 28 logs. Yeah. You tell them. No, you go tell the king. You feel like you'd make a better king. Yeah, you do that. Let's whip this out here, and it's hammer time. I really like this area. This is pretty. Yeah, I don't know if I would necessarily build the entire village right down here. I do like being up on the high ground, but this area along through here is really pretty. I think it'd be great. And here now I've become part of the group of people that says we need to be able to build bridges. I think there should be a bridge across here. That would be cool. Of course, then they got to improve the pathfinding or allow players to make pathfinding, do pathfinding. I don't know. There we go. Change the door to this side. If the door's on this side, this will be the kitty bedside. Okay. 1, 2, 3 windows. Door changed to the other side. Very good. Let's change the roof. Hello? Cool. This will give us 2 houses available. Oh, I don't know if this hammer's going to make it through this. Should. Uh-oh. Can't see that one. That's why you got to stand in the middle of the room. Although it won't matter here in a second. Now we're mobile. Oh my gosh. You know, it's kind of funny. One of the things I watch is Adele is a outfit over in the UK. They are hearing specialists, and they do YouTube videos where they clear blockages out of people's ears. So like massive earwax buildups and stuff. I just find that stuff just fascinating as hell. And yeah, one of those outfits is over in the UK. They just put that little vacuum tube down there and they suck that stuff out, try to pull it all loose. And I'm like, how the hell did somebody's ears get completely blocked to the point that the stuff oxidizes and it turns black? It's like watching Dr. Pimple Popper. It's almost like super disgusting, but you just can't stop watching, and it's unbelievable sitting there thinking this stuff happens inside the human body. The hell? Sweet. All right, we got us another house. Yeah, but this to me, you know what? Here, let's do this. Wait, nope, I got to do this. Got to go that, and then we'll go photo mode, and let's hit that and go, oh, not that way. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. Yeah, see? Now there's wolves right there in that area. And then there's bear beyond that. But this area is flat, kind of across here, pretty flat. And you're along the river side, you know, river's edge. And then we're on the flat area along here. Of course, that road going up the hill there and then that road going that way are the demarcation line that I put in place out to show the no-build zone from Piastovia. There's our village. This is all deer hunting ground. There's like 2 troops of deer in here. There's more deer down there. But there's the ruins right there. And there's our village, folks. Check that out. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me go resume, put that away, and then we'll go back into it. No. Hit C first, and then zoom. Here's our village. How cool is that? I like our little village. Little village is pretty cool. So there's our swimming pier. In case you hadn't seen that yet. But yeah, I think it'd be good if you could just, and this is not a big bridge, and you could build something that looks like a bridge. But the people won't use it. That's the problem. If I had my way, this stuff, like you'd have snow and then it would flood. So this would turn into a flood plain effectively. These houses would probably flood. We'd need to move them up a little bit. But they're like a meter above water level. Like that little dirt area right there, that's going to be the swimming beach and the washing beach. That's what she said, Tay-Tay. Walked into that one, didn't you? Anyway, yeah, so let's look at the map. Well, let's not look at the map. Now we're going to look at the map. So if you want to see how much space our village takes up, there's Piastovia. That's the biggest village on here. That's how big Piastovia is. That's how big we are. So yeah, but I think it'd be great if, I mean, along the stream, this area down through here, of course, you go, right down here and you have the waterfall and you have the mine. This is a very popular place for people to build and it's super cool. I'm looking though, that's why I put these, I kind of put these roads in over here a little bit to kind of feel out where, if I do another village, I think it's going to be right here. This flat area, mostly flat. There's a little bit of terrain of relief over here. Pretty flat over here, though. And then you come down to the south edge of the map, which is right here. But, yeah, I really like this area here. You got to get rid of the Wizzent and the wolves. But there's more Wizzent and wolves up here on the hillside, so you have something to hunt. There's deer here, 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 and here. So there's plenty of stuff to hunt around here. And then you're still in close proximity to this cave here. Thank you. I appreciate that, Adele. But yeah, I think this is a super... I like this location here for obvious reasons. And proximity to Uber is key. Proximity to the Piastovia market is key. And then having access to Uber gets you around the map. Boom, boom, and boom. Right? Of course, then you got to go all the way across Clonica to the hobo camp. From Skunky, you got to cross the bridge to the hobo camp. And in Ostoya, you just got to run over here to the hobo camp, right? So, yeah. So that works out pretty good, I think. I think so. So I like our little neck of the woods here. But yeah, if we built a bridge right across here-ish, and it'd be great if it went up up a little bit. So I'd start it like back here. So again, it kind of takes it out of the flood zone a little bit. I mean, the creek's going to rise during the snow melt, and it should. And when it rains and the snow melts, the road should get icky, so that it slows down your movement. Oh, I know what I meant to check. I meant to check and see if we needed any... Nobody needs anything, right? Nope. Storages, food storage, what we got meat-wise? 469, that's plenty. That's 100%. We could go pull honeycomb, but we got a crap ton of that coming in, which is great. We're selling that. I've come to the conclusion the tavern is a dumb idea. I mean, the tavern's a good idea, but what you need, the tavern should be available sooner, because then I feel like it gives you reason for a kitchen. Otherwise, the game's too complicated in that all you need to do is gather meat, grow vegetables, gather berries, fruits, nuts, greens, and create a common store for people to buy that from or trade for it, and they do the cooking in their own homes. And then if you make pottage or soup or something, that would be something that you would sell in the tavern. And it would allow you to raise money that way. I don't think you should. I think there should be a bakery. I don't think the tavern. I mean, if you want to make alcohol, yes, that would be in the tavern. But I don't think the pies should be tied into the bakery. I mean, I think there should be a bakery for the pies and the breads and stuff. Otherwise, because you can do all the other cooking in your house. You know what I'm saying? You have the cauldron, you have the fire. You want to roast meat, you got the fire. You want to make any soups, gruels, stews, excuse me, anything like that, you got a cauldron. Well, we got tons of stuff. Okay. Let's go hunt something. But look at all this open space you've got here to build on. And it's great. And then you put fields on the hillsides. Right? Did I hunt this area already this season? Maybe I did. Oops. Yes, I did. Not going to find anything there. I already checked down here too. So we know there's no knuckleheads down there. Huh. We've kind of done everything we can do. Oh, that sucks. Well, we don't need this out. So I think they need to fix that. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, another sheep fold would be good to have over here. Where are you going?
The best ones are always
Oh,
taken.
look, this is... I think we need another couple of logs over here to make another bench. I don't want people standing around lonely. I'm so lonely, so lonely, so lonely inside real roan. There no one, just me only, shitting on my little throne. It's like 12. This is actually a pretty good place, I think, for a bench right here, huh? Did that take a second to pull up? Yeah, it did. All right, let's go over here. Ronry. Riddle Ronry.
I know
Poor
not every
little
marriage is built on love,
me.
but
Nope.
at this point, I'd love to have a loveless one at least.
I wouldn't mind if the king resigned from the throne, or if somebody helped him to resign.
Better be careful.
I love when nature comes
Better be careful, I'm just saying. All right, so let me see. If I make this a washing spot, that would be laundry workstations. We need 6 planks, 14 planks, 2 logs, and a clay bowl. 14 planks, 2 logs, and a clay bowl. 14 planks, 2 logs, and a clay bowl.
I don't want to be lonely.
14 planks, 2 logs, and a clay bowl. Planks. Just grabbing some extra stuff here. Clay bowl. Oh, look, we got some money we can collect. I do not have any linen thread. We'll have that in summer. Because we only have 390 linen fabric. You missed the... Dang, you've been gone that long? Holy cow. So I'll have to wait to do... Oh, you know what? We can take one of these. I'm going to need a bucket. This is just for looks, so we'll take one of these. Oh, it's a bucket of water. Huh? Why do I have these here? I can use these, actually. We'll just get rid of the buckets. Let's get a couple of those. What are you doing, A-Train? Just hang on. You'll see. I have a plan. Sure, one of those. Oh, shoot, I can't do this, damn it, because we don't have any frickin' linen thread right now. Poop. Oh, you know what? I'll take them down there and sew them down. Sure. Okay. Plan. Have a plan.
Life is a constant process of dying.
I didn't get enough stuff to do the okay, so let's put this. There. Cool. All right. And then we need our... Let's see if we put this right here. No. This. Cool. Cool. That just destroyed the 3 buckets. Very good. And then we need... let's see if I can make a table here. Look at that. I can make a table. Hooray. Okay. And then we can throw down, say, one of these. Sure. And then we could throw a couple of these. And maybe one of these or 2 of these. And then over here on the fishing or swimming pier, this is kind of modernistic, but whatever. Yeah, let's do this here. And then do another one kind of offset with it. Sunbathing mats. It is summer coming up, so Then we need a large wicker basket. We got one of those. That was going to go over there. Drop the wicker crate. And then we could throw down a couple of these in there. And that in there. And that. That. Yep. And I need to put a fire pit right there. Basket. And we're going to put the other basket over here. Hey, Stephanie. Hello. Welcome aboard. How are you? Now, I am going to build a clothesline. The issue is I don't have any linen thread, so I'll have to wait till summer. So we'll put that right over here. And so that's why I brought these extra steak. Actually, I brought steak for that and for some torches. And we'll have to do that in the summer. All right, so there's our clothes washing station. Yeah. Right here at the bottom of the creek. So now the water flow, this is kind of a little goofy if you think about it. Because this is coming downstream here. And then the river goes that way. That's the assumption I have. I don't think the river, well, you know something? I suppose it could go north. Oh, well, yeah, that might actually make sense. This is kind of the rougher terrain. So yeah, I suppose the river goes north. I never thought of it that way. I thought like the river always went south. But if we go north, then this makes sense. So then we have our swimming beach over here, and then we need to do a fire pit. So we need 6 firewood and 12 stones, is it? 6 firewood, 12 stones. Like I said. What time is it? Ooh, we gotta hurry. It's almost midnight. After midnight, we gotta let it all hang out. All right, so Stephanie, say hello to Adele from England and Autumn from South Carolina. And who else is here? Tay-Tay. I don't know where Tay-Tay's from. And I don't know who else is watching right now. Tay-Tay's been hanging out. And no, there's no drying rack. Okay, let's see. I need 6 of these. And then we need 12 of these. Cool. All right, let's go throw the fire down, y'all. And then we're going to head off to bed. And then it will be summertime. I like this here. It kind of leads right down. The path leads right down to the beach. And okay, we'll put it here because some people will come down here, but it won't matter. I can change it later if necessary. You can warm up by the fire. Okay, so here you go. Swimming beach. Yay! All right, there we go. We got a swimming beach. Hooray. And you need to dry off. We just light a fire at the campfire and use the log bench and sit down and enjoy the view of the river and the village and everything. Awesome. There's the laundry workstation. So we're going to summertime. And, but we need to go hit the hay with our woman. And then we'll go into summer and see if anybody else has decided to put the bow chicka bow wow on. And if we have any other babies to be born in the village. Yeah, lots of flax. Oops. Who put that bench there? Oh, I did. Oops. See, there's clotheslines. We have clotheslines all over the village. Here's the stage. And summer coming, that means the thistle will be in bloom, so we'll have all the color available. Hooray. Here's my humble abode. My wifey poo. Miss Ricky. All right. And boom. Why did I wake up in a separate bed?
Ugh, I'm feeling sick again. Either it's yesterday's stew or we're going to need another bed.
There's the hint and a half of your ass that your wifey is pregnant. All right. So summertime, we can ditch the joined hose, ditch the noble boots, ditch the quilted vest, and then we switch over to our summer gear, which is shoes, short sleeve tunic, and trousers with cuffs. Wait, that's not what we need. We need that. Ah, avert your eyes. See, also play that funky music, white boy, because of course you put shoes on first. And short sleeve tunic. There we go. Cool. All right, good to go. All right, so let's come up on the stage here. The thistle's in bloom. Hooray. Oh, it's a little windy today. There's some henbane. Where did our wifey poo go? Is that her sitting right here?
My love.
100% affection. That's good. Mood's good. Let's see. How's our little kingdom doing? Buildings, village, or damaged? Oh, great.
Good luck.
So let's whip this hammer out. Actually, we don't need to do that. We go to the list here. Let's see if we got any other babies in the oven. And no. Wah, 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 round. All right, autumn. So, autumn, do babies only show up at the beginning of the season? And thus, are we set for this year that we're not going to have any babies born? Is that how I read this? Let's see what's damaged. Any houses damaged? Nope. Houses are good. Of course, they're stone houses. They should be good. Extraction buildings. Of course, excavation shed A is effed up. And the well, the main well is okay. Let's go see what those need. Probably some straw. And let's go into repair mode. So we need some straw here. Maybe a log. 4 straw. And we need some straw here. Okay, so 8 straw for these buildings. We are low on firewood. Somewhere along the way, my firewood count has gone to hell. Something has gone terribly wrong with my computations. Straw. About 40. And we'll go around and fix stuff as we see it. Okay. That's fixed. Let's fix her upper. Okay, that's fixed. All right, let's go through the rest of the list here. Extraction buildings, check. No issues with hunting. Barn west and farm shed west. Well, that's convenient. Guess we had a storm come through. Oh, look. Oh, yes. Hold on. Hold, please. Change of season. It means we got to reassign jobs. Barn workers. Blacksmiths, barn workers. Slawbora, where are you? You're in Barn West? Not anymore. You go to Farm Shed West. And then we need someone in the East Barn, which if we go to this list and go to Farming and Barn East, Semisil. Great. We'll just move someone from the West Barn. Let's see. Milo lives down on the lake or on the river, so he's not going. Where's Gochuslawa live? Gochuslawa. Okay. Let's look at this. There we are. Barn worker. Gochuslawa, where do you live? She's down on Lee Lane. Okay, that's fine. Dobie is on Ham. Oh, she's on Hamel Heights. All right, very good. So she can actually go to Farm Shed East. Good. Boom. Get busy. All right, looks like we got cool. Barn's good to go. While we're here, this is going to take steak. 4 steak. Oh, look, steak. Oh, there we go. We got 7.
New
I'll do, pig.
buildings spring up like mushrooms.
Smart ass. Thanks, lady. All right. So we got poppy fields. We got 2
Don't want to be lonely anymore.
flax fields. We got all the trees with the fruit. And yeah, then we got 2 100 tile flax fields up top side. All right, so that handles the farm buildings. No damage to the animal buildings. Production buildings are good. Service buildings are good. Storages are good. Repairs complete.
I should bring my relatives over.
All right,
Have
cool
I seen you today?
beans.
I have such a bad memory.
Cool beaners. All right. Let's put that away. We'll go, we'll keep the steak and the stone. We don't need the straw. Wait. Hello? Tools. Do I have an iron scythe? Nope. Fine. Bronze scythe it is. Okay. We're just going to, whoops. Slot 7, please. We're going to go take care of some of this flax field. And that way we can make the flax. And, all right, let me pull back the third person view here. And see if I'm in the right spot. And swipe.
I
Wait.
love doing the same thing every day.
Hey, listen. You could be homeless and sleeping by a fire. So shut up. Okay. We'll just clear this one field. That'll give us enough flax to make some linen thread. Then we can go down and finish up the clothesline down at the wash station. Come here. I'm going to take your legs out. I'm going to take your legs out. Lady, you ain't too smart. Stick to the path. Quit walking through the fields. Done. Boop, boop, loop, loop. All right, sweet. So let's jump back in first person mode here. We will ditch this. All right, run over here to the sewing hut, which is this one. I don't think it's in use right now. And, oh, crap. Oops. Skipped a step. Minor technicality. Gotta go to the barn first. Milo,
How can I help you?
you get your ass out of my way.
Have a nice day.
There you go. Thank you. I didn't even have to ask him to move.
I don't like grain. It's coarse, rough, irritating. It's everywhere.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So that takes care of that. Now. 121 linen thread. I love it when a plan comes together. Now, key thing here is we want to make sure we don't make any more linen fabric because we got that coming out the wazoo. And if we do make it, we don't want to make it. Actually, wait a second. Flax seed. I want 120 of that. Okay. So let's see here. If we look at our production, not animal husbandry, knucklehead. What are you making? No one's making linen fabric. You're not making linen fabric. Okay, good. So no one's dinking with linen fabric. Now we can actually go back to linen shirts, I think. So we can lay me down in sheets of linen. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You had a busy day today. We're making too many fur boots. I don't want to make so many fur boots. Because Sewing Hut B is making fur boots too, isn't it? No, they're not. Oops. Wool thread. Water skins, bags. We're selling all that. We're not selling wool thread. We're making something that requires it. Okay. So we're about at the point where we're going to need to get us an extraction or a production specialist back in play. Damn it. It was right where I wanted to be. So let's drop this number down and look at linen shirts. How do we not have linen thread, blockhead? I just put a whole bunch in there. So shut it. I just literally put, did I? Maybe I didn't. Oops. Because double dumbass on me. All right, so that's 13. It's 15. That should be enough. Okay, that fixes that problem. Now, let's go back to the issue with the... Yeah, there we go. Cool. Good to go. They're making 1 per day. Fur boots. Bring down fur boots. 1 per day. Very good. Perfect. Got it. All right. Let's go down and rectify. Oh, wait. Well, I got to go buy the other food storage anyway. So, and then we need to get them planting. So let me change up our fields. Not that. Flax. Okay, so flax, which one is that? There's that one and that one. Okay. I think if we do 100, you know what? We'll change this field to cabbage. Boom. And then we'll change a west side field to cabbage. Oops. Not that one. This one here. South Barn 1. Sure. There. That'll keep our 2 farm shed workers busy. Plus they'll pick the trees. Okay. There's thistle. Very good. What are you doing? Bruh. Why are you... Oh, you know what? He's actually cooking, but it shows him sweeping. Okay, that's fine. Why do you... Dude, seriously. No tool fishing spear. How do you not have fishing spears? For F's sake. We had like 20 fishing spears in storage. Did we not? 15 fishing spears, people. So who's missing a tool? He's a stall holder, right? Yeah. Uh-huh. He's working in the Lowe's. How's he missing fishing spears? You're a blockhead. All right. You know what? We'll change that. Master idiot alert for something. That might be a bug, I guess. I don't know. All right. So what are you selling? Okay, sell an iron hammer every 2 days. There, that'll work. Okay, next. Next issue. All right, let's come down to the beach here. Lots of yep. Oh, forgot. Yep, you're right. Thanks, chat. Herbalist hut. Well, I mean, everything was in season, but this is not the droid we want them working on. Now we want, because we're growing a new crop of poppy, we want henbane out the wazoo. Yeah, 100 henbane per day. Beautiful. Love it. That and no, we don't need berries. Cool. That'll do. All right. Steak. Clotheslines. Clotheslines, clotheslines. There we go. Cool. I like it. Now we need torches. I don't have linen fabric and linen thread. Do I not? I thought I had linen thread, people. I do have linen thread. I need linen fabric. Oops. Blockhead. All the pretty thistle. You're in the middle of my path. All right. I need 4 linen fabric. I don't want to make more than 4 torches. And then we'll hand back. I mean, we may do another. Why am I so heavy? We don't need this. Oh, yeah, I got. Oh, I need one more stone. We'll find a stone laying around. I gotta drop this flaxseed off here. Plenty of cabbage seed down here. There should be plenty up top. And there's a stone. Do we not have... We do have a torch right there. Okay. Want torches at all the major intersections. Torch here, torch there. Could do torches at the edge of the bridge. Whatever. Oh, these houses need lights on the front of them too. What do you guys think? Does this look like a good place for a torch right here? Kind of right there. Then you got the swimming beach. The allure of the campfire. Put one over here. Okay, that's cool. Do we need... There we go. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Probably do one more torch down here on the street. I want my people to feel safe. You know, they're walking down here at night. Cool, that'll do. All right, cool beans. So there's that part. Let's run back into town real quick. First we need to pick up some food. So we have our combat loadout of food. Hello, hello, hello. Looked away and looked at the chat for a second. All of a sudden, bam. We're short on bolts. We only have 15, so we need to pick some of those up too. Linen thread. Okay, we need to drop that off. What do we got here? We got one chest. 3 roasted fish meat, which are still okay. That's it. So all right, let's see here. I can put the wool fabric, the steel. So I got stuff to put back. We got buckets of soured milk, which is good. And then we'll get buckets of milk this season, and then we'll be able to make more chests. What does honeycomb do? +6 food, +2 water, 50% less stamina, and +5 weight limit. Huh. Okay. That's fun. Onions. These are going to go bad. We'll go ahead and grab those. Pottage. Roasted fish meat is our main staple. And there. 1 wheat bread. All right. So now, not that. That. Let's see. So I need to pick up some bolts. Grab some high quality H2O. And we're going to run around. We're going to make the quick circuit for recruits. And then we're going to call it an episode, gang, because it's getting late. I got to work in the morning. I get up and drive out to Fate, Texas, which is out past my... Oops. Bolts. So we got how many? 15. So we need at least 5. 10 will do. Okay, cool. All right, and so let's just square away our inventory. I don't think we're going to be building anything. We don't need the hammer. That lightens our load a little bit. Plenty of food. Combat loadout. Water. We're good. All right. Let's truck it over into town and we'll go see what we can find out there. Why would you put your clothes... Okay. Okay. Oh, we can check for missions too.
Every village is a bit different.
I can't believe that don't make no damn sense.
Why is that so expensive?
I mean, you had a clothesline. Did you have a weather report? I mean, I'm just just curious. Beerflation, wheat grain, 130. I don't know if we can do that. The murder of crows, hunt 8 crows. We can do that. Feathers, we got like a bazillion of those. Beerflation, 130 wheat grain. What do we have in storage? Wheat grain, 166. Oh. We won't plant wheat in the winter. We will harvest wheat next. You know what? We could buy 130 wheat grain. I just want to get the Dynasty rep. Marcus Slavs, are you gonna have wheat
it's
grain?
you again.
Cool.
Price is so low, you don't need to haggle. See you soon.
You don't need to haggle. Where is Derwin? Journal. Oh, he's close. Oh, he's over here. Hey, Derwin. Hey.
How are you? So long.
Turner Dynasty rep. Awesome. All right. Let's truck over here, see what... Yes, we're going to crow killing, but not tonight. We may look at that tomorrow night, hopefully. I have a drapery installs with my boss tomorrow. Then I'm going to go see my mom. And then should be home.
I've
Wow.
always wanted to live in a town.
Got a bunch of candidates
More
over here.
people
All right,
make
let's
life
start on
so
one
much
side.
more
Hello,
peaceful.
ladies. I want a what? You want a what? You want a what? What? Damn it. Why does she only have
The
1-3?
only time when you're not
So
trying
she's
to
a 13 point
influence
NPC, which isn't bad, and her 3 is in, oops, wait. Her 3's in diplomacy, which is
You
not
know how
bad.
it is with monarchs. Do what they say, but
Um,
do not
she's
get
a 13
too
point,
close to them.
3-3. She's a 13 point NPC. Her one's in survival, though.
Enjoy this
And
summer.
we talked about that.
No
Lubomira,
one has to.
you suck. You're only 10. Uwalda and Baldwina.
The right man
This is the original member of the Baldwin
can make
family.
all the difference in the world. There's something hypnotizing.
Yep, you're not.
about that
You're not
story.
worthy. She's average.
I'm an
So we got
experienced
2 above
traveler,
average.
but
Yep.
a
Nope.
shy
Okay.
one. I only
So,
travel when nobody's watching.
We'll work for food and water
Diplomacy and
and
production.
some
That's
firewood
not bad.
and a roof over my head, of course.
So what's her name? Smy
Am I too
Slawa.
demanding?
Why does everybody got a freaking Slawa in their name?
I have a feeling we're not in the valley anymore.
Piastovia, and what was her ratings again? 222313.
Sometimes I get a feeling that the locals frown upon us.
Okay. Her one's in survival, which kind of sucks. And I want a F.
There's
She's-
nothing
okay.
like the crackling of the cozy fire to make you forget you're sleeping outside today.
How are
She's
all
a
those
2,
candles
2,
lighting up by
2,
themselves?
2, 3, 2. I don't know if I don't think we're going to take her. She's 26 as well, and that I may start having to look for
Sometimes I wish we could
younger
turn back time.
candidates. You know what I'm saying? If I brought wooden crossbow bolts, we could hunt the stupid crows now, but we'll do that next time. All right, so let's go hit Uber, jet around to the 3 cities. Excuse me, pardon me. Uber.
How do you do?
What's up, bud? Let's go to Astoria first. Shall we? I think we shall. I wonder if you could come in here with a sickle and harvest their field. There's the old man again. Oh, we got more people here, too.
I don't get why some people don't like the smell of fish.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go, yo.
Send me a
Here we
fish
go,
one,
yo.
And I'll give that a
All right.
try.
Zibslawa. She's in Astoria. I gotta write this down. She's a 322
Travelers of this
Two,
land
three,
are
two.
drawn to the
3,
bonfires like moths.
2,
Myself
2,
included.
2, 3, 2, which is pretty good. So she's a 3 in survival, which we know is a pain in the ass. So she's a 2 in hunting, okay, but she's a 3 in extraction, which is always good. All right, who are you and what's your story?
Travels are all very
You're not
good,
worthy.
but I would love
Dude,
to finally
tell me
prove
you're.
my roots.
Nope, you're not worthy. Why am I not seeing your skills, lady?
The best ones are
For
always
F's
taken.
sake. Oh, you suck too. Okay. So we got one lady over here. Wait, how old is she? 22. All right, that's good. She's younger. So we'll keep her in mind. We can always use extraction specialists, put them in the mine. Of course, I move them around. All right,
How are you?
what's up, bud? Take me to Skunky. The ones with the most difficult name. Yeah, isn't that funny? Funny how that works. All right, who's over here? More ladies.
Maybe I'll start. I've been sober since last autumn.
Oh, good for you. Average.
I have a feeling that even I would make a better king.
She's a point above average. She's 13 points.
I've always wanted to live in
Godzilla.
town.
Nope.
More people make life so much more fascinating.
Nope. Okay. So we got an average chick and 1 point above that. Wait. Where was her second 3? First off,
Have
she's
you ever
26.
wondered what a world
Extraction and
without kings would
diplomacy.
look like?
Oh, well. Think about it. All right, let's run up to Clonica here real quick after we get a sip of the water. The river runs north. I never thought of that.
Hello?
Hello? Take me to Clonica. Yeah, I've been doing something. Oh, excuse me. All right, we'll do one more fun thing while we're up here because you know what we do when we're up here. I beat you to the bridge. Thank you. All right, people. Who amongst you is worthy of my cause? Y'all are standing around. Okay. Dude. What's
Hello
up?
there.
Well, I don't want to talk to you.
See you soon.
Average.
For food
He's 18 though.
and water
Could use that.
And some firewood.
Lamberta, I can pronounce her
and a
name.
roof
She's
over my head, of
below
course.
average. Frida, you pronounce her name. She's
Right to the
a
man.
point above average, but she's 28. Ludwig, you suck. Malobad, you're
I
below
have a
average.
feeling we're not in the valley anymore.
There's a cute redhead chick here. Man, okay, all right.
About that fire.
So we got a couple of options. Let's do this.
My left elbow.
Let's go see if we can find a bad guy camp up here. Shall we? I think we shall. We're looking for trouble. I'm talking about trouble. That starts with a T and that rhymes with P and that stands for pool. Oh, looky here, boys and girls. Oh, damn, that was the sign. Crap. Oops. Psych. Let's say put a camp up here. All right, so there's no random camp here. There's the lean-to. Move, birds. No bad guy camp here. Now, you guys want to know a crazy thought I just had? Well, a crazy thought I just had? I'll tell you a crazy thought I just had. What if the devs decided to screw with us and move the animal spawns around? Change them up. You don't necessarily have to move the spawn site. But what if they changed? So one season they were birds, the next they were wolves. I mean, the random wolf spawns are enough. But do we want to go back empty-handed? I don't feel like we want to go back empty-handed. Let's go say hello to Bullwinkle and friends over here. Holy shnikey, how did I not hit him in the face even? Oh my God, am I out of range? Oh, she's bleeding. Stop dropping in your ass. All right, where are y'all going? They're not running away very fast. Damn, she's bleeding now. Dang. Now they're moving faster. Where are you going? She's coming right for us. Oh my God. Got him. She's down. She bled out. The other one's going to bleed out too. Where's my wool? Where's my ammo? It's in their ass in a couple of cases. Nothing new over there. I don't see any movement or action over at the house. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Listen. I'll finish you if you... There you go. Thank you. I don't want you to suffer anymore. All right. Where are my... Can I see? Well, we'll see. Yeah, but if you think about it, I'm not worried about it messing up quests because it changes between seasons, right? You don't want quests to roll over between seasons. Iron Bull. Okay. Anything else? Weapons check. No, there's one. The deer took off. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, there's a buck up there. Boom. One shot, one kill, baby. That's how you get it done. Surprise, bitch. course, if I'm not careful, there's going to be Wizzent right up here, and they're going to be, haha, really? Surprise, huh? You like surprises? Watch this. They knock me in the next week. So we'll backtrack our ass out of that AO. I don't see any more bolts laying around. What the hell happened? We got hosed on that deal. Again. Oh, we're down 2. 60 kilos. Oh, wait a minute. All right. I got a plan. One more thing we're going to go check, and then we're going to call it an episode. Because it's, shoot, it's already evening of day 1. And this is just laying here. Nice. Of course, they were smart. Oh, plum wine. Take that. There would be bad guys in the area. There are not. I feel like, though, maybe we should save this for next time because it is getting dark and I think I've got to go across Wizzent territory to get there. Here's the Uber. Let's just take a quick look. You guys know this camp over here? It's like right here on this island. That's a long ways. Yeah. We gotta get past this guy. It's getting, yeah, we're gonna Uber back home, dump the stuff off, and
How is life treating you?
good. Take me back to Piastovia, bro. And we'll call it an episode. Maybe tomorrow you all remind me, and we'll go back up to Clonica there and go see if we can find some bad guys at that camp. All right. So cabbage seed, that can stay here. Leather, bunch of that. Moose skull. Plum wine, that can stay here. Okay, wheat beer, that can stay here. Wait. Wait. All right, that way we're loaded, so if we go hunt the crows, we'll have weapons on board. We don't use our good bolts to hunt stupid birds. And 115 meat. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got 1 bucket of milk. So we got 107. That'll make 107 quark. So we need 107 buckets of milk. And I doubt the ladies are ready for me to milk them yet. Yeah, no, they got another day. Hey, all right, we got a 4th. Mutilda's finally now producing milk. So they got to be 2 years old before they start producing milk. And we got a new calf. Hey, we need a cow name. Adele, have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure as always. So we're going to have to come up with a calf. Ah, it's a male. Damn it. Well, we'll sell him or something. Or slaughter him. Did I say that? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough. We need more milk cows. We have too many bulls. Put Bull Durham and probably going to sleep. Yeah, it's a little early over there in the UK. So, all right. But yeah. So yeah, we'll come up here on the stage. Hi, ladies. Sup?
Sometimes you just blink, and there appear some new buildings.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh? All right. That looks pretty cool right there. We'll just do a little quick savey save. And then we will do this right Shaw. And hit that. So, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. We'll talk about names for our... I don't think we're going to name that calf. I think we'll sell it. I don't know. Just, it doesn't do me any good. We need milkers. So maybe we'll go buy a couple more mature females or, you know, something like that. But, wow, 3 hours and 43 minutes stream. Okay, back at it in earnest. So I hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope you'll give us a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from Undercube Games and Toplitz Productions. Go get you some of that. Oxbow, this is 2.0.1.8, only available on PC Steam right now. The other console and stuff like that, other platforms will be available first half of this year. So I think we are doing the legwork to get it ready for the rest of y'all. So be patient. That way the game should be better off. And hopefully they won't have to fix a bunch of bugs and stuff because we would have worked them out for them. Right? Right? Makes sense? That's what I thought. That's the story I'm sticking to. So like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. If you want to make a donation to help support the channel, paypal.me/atraingames. That's paypal.me/atraingames. Link in the description below, as is a link to our Discord page. Jump over and join us and become part of the A team. And we appreciate you being here. So keep your ears open. I'll probably do a stream again tomorrow evening. But until then, I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.